I'm now streaming. I was streaming before. I'm streaming again.
Oh god, Twitch did send out a message, like one of those little pop-up messages saying everything's broken. We're sorry.
Yeah, yeah, I'm really concerned about that because I don't.
Oh, here we go.
Do you see me?
Hello.
Slowly.
Hey, what's up, Lanix? Good to see you, man. Thank you for pinch hitting, dude. Oh, video. All right, they can see us.
I put an avatar. I told Lanix to do an avatar for you as well, so you don't have to use.
I'll come up with a fake one. I have them.
I thought I had an avatar already.
I have a whole bunch of them that I can bring up with you. Oh no, it started.
I'm pretty
Okay,
sure
they
I
all
had
see
an
you
avatar.
now.
Submit.
We're live, by the way, Lennox, so keep your racism in check.
Ah, okay.
Though so far the
I
avatars
can't see the stream though.
The avatars I have for you are one does not simply take a webcam photo, normal webcam photo, and I don't always photograph well, but when I do, I use it as my profile pic for years. So those are the two avatars I have. Now you can choose one of those, or you can actually have your webcam.
And that second one applies to me tremendously.
I don't have a webcam, so I guess pick one.
Okay, I will then use the one does not simply, just because I think it's funny. And then I've got to get let's see. Oh, there's Zynal. Ah, there we are. Yay! Wait a minute. Oh no, then he left again. Nope. So hello, chat. It's just going to take a second while we get everyone kind of running.
Hi ho, chat.
Oh, I need to open up your thing.
Hello,
hi
chat.
ho, hi ho. Am I back?
Ah, this juice.
I see just
So good.
I see a window there. Yeah, you're in there. I see you.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Lennox, do you know how to make macros and stuff? Have you?
I have not touched this game since we last played it.
Okay. So you'll want to, if you want a fancy thing on the right. See how we've got like the orange text thing on the right instead of the really massive multi-line roll dice thing?
I do see that, yes.
Would you like that?
I would like that. That would be nice.
So the first thing you have to do, go up to the cog. And
add a macro.
Add a macro, and I'll just send you a macro.
And chat,
so
I'm
just
sorry,
give me
Saad.
one
Chat,
sec.
can everyone hear everybody right now as I get the videos up and running? Can everyone hear us? Because I know Twitch is having some issues. And like my chatty program that I have still doesn't look as if it lists as being online, so I don't know what's going on.
There we go.
I assume we're online, but if somebody
I see
could...
the cast now.
Okay, if other people could confirm that we're online, that would be delightful.
I'm able to see the stream.
Okay.
What's your initiative modifier, Lennox? Is it
Sorry?
2?
Okay.
Are you plus 2 for initiative or plus 9?
Okay, cool. What's up,
Let me
Potsai?
pull
Hello,
up my
Shadow
character
Mage,
sheet
Lego, Sat, Adamaniac, Jer, Lawton. What's up, Toyer's Story?
Okay, so I don't know how far you guys may have left my character. He's still level 1.
Yeah, we're all still level 1. We're all still.
You're all still level
Okay.
1, but...
But he's been tied out in the swamp, so
right.
just to let you know.
Forever. Yeah.
So, you know.
I got lost.
So your dex is plus 2.
I get a +2 mod.
Level
Okay,
1
so-
for life.
Copy and paste that into a macro. Name it initiative. It's in Skype, and just make sure you take out the space at the start.
Hashtag always
feeling
new.
And
we're
then,
all gonna get-
and then once you do that, back in the cog area, the settings area, you got to tick the in bar and as well show macro quick bar.
Show macro in quick bar.
After you've added the macro. There you go.
Okay.
See if it
I'm
works.
just going to call it init.
There you go.
There we go. Okay.
So would you like one for attacking as well? Like you can go. I do swings. 1d20. I think you're +5, aren't you? Or +4.
For
What the?
Yes,
I
Lanix
do
is
that.
playing as Optic, so to speak.
I'm only getting a +3 on strength. Oh,
No, it should be +5. It's +3 for strength, and then +2
for my weapon.
for
Right.
your proficiency. So switch that 1d20 plus 4 to
yeah,
1d20 plus 5. And I still do Ian. How much damage is your weapon again? It's 1d8 plus.
My longsword, like just a sword, is 1d8 +3. And wait, what was this last macro for? That was to hit?
That's to hit. Yep, to hit.
Okay, to hit. +4. Why would it be? No, it's +5.
Yeah, change it to 5s. Yep.
Yeah.
Ew, I look blurry. You could call it longsword hit or something, so you know, because
There's always something wrong with your channel, isn't there, Inum?
Every time.
Oh, I see. He stretched it. Okay. Suddenly it all makes sense.
I don't need to put a pound sign in front of something.
Oh, this is great. I love it. This is
Okay,
going to
and
be
this
fun
is
times.
damage. Okay.
Oh, you put a space there by accident in the versus AC one.
Oh, whoops. There we go.
Also, I recommend you stretch out the chat log for like the actual in-game Roll20 log, because then it's all nicely done on one line. It doesn't spread out to multiple lines.
I don't
I'm gonna make
entirely know what
everything
you
all-
mean, but if you give me a second, I'll double check.
I know what he means. Like, all the text would be all, instead of having 2 lines per action, it's all a single line.
Yeah,
So you're
and that
talking
makes
about
it so much easier to read.
yeah, this is going to make all the pictures go as no. You're talking about this, like that. I think I just fixed it. If I understood correctly.
Don't think I can watch your channel while I'm doing Roll20 because of all the webcam video data.
Right?
Such bad
You're like destroying the Australian internet. When I did the Tin Man interview, they were talking about how like obnoxious it is.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's nice. See, now it's all nicely done on one line. That's so good.
Okay, here we go. For our dearly missing Foom. All right, let's see if that works out.
I've never been to Taco Bell, so I think I'm lucky.
It's quite an experience. And
Just get really drunk. You'll end up at one.
Everyone just says go to Chipotle instead or something.
Chipotle is awesome.
Chipotle is awesome, but that's not really the point. I wouldn't.
But
really
it's not
compare the two.
ghetto enough. It's not lack of class enough to be Taco Bell. And until you've gotten 12 enchiladas for $5 at 3 in the morning, you haven't really experienced Taco Bell.
Wow. That's,
No, Taco Bell's
except it's very
experience
true.
doesn't
Except,
start
are
until
they
you're-
actually enchiladas? That's the question.
Taco Bell's experience doesn't start until you're on the toilet.
If
like,
you're
2 hours
if you're
after.
asking is it actually anything, you don't understand yet. You don't get it.
Yeah.
That's not the point.
You don't follow. All right, well, hello, chat. Welcome to everybody. Welcome to the Infinity and Beyond crew. What's up, everybody's? It is good to see everybody in chat. Hello to folks who are in so far. Cambridge, obviously, Inam is here. Satobo, SeriesRunner, Atomaniac. I'll let these guys introduce themselves in a minute. Dragon Spear, Dragon Right, EXE, Grand Blade, Lego Freak. John, of course, is here. Joey, JR Lawton. Let's see, Glob Monkey has just come in. Porquitos, Mega Duel. Let's see, Mind Shadow, Myron, Posei, Shadowed Mage, of course, Lanix, Sod, Squall, Mutza, Taurus Story, and Zimmy002, and I'm sure there'll be more people coming in. We are the Infinity and Beyond crew. These guys, hopefully, with all luck, are going to be finishing up the first part of the 4-part adventure, Ghosts of Dragon Spear Castle. Let us hope that happens.
Yes.
And so it is a
It
pleasure.
will. It will. You got it, folks. Come on.
It's a pleasure to see everybody. I'm sure we'll be able to manage it. But so I'm going to let, as is our traditional custom, I'll let these guys introduce themselves. You will notice that we have 2, not 1, but 2. One does not simply memes standing in for Optic and King Foom. One of them is actually not with us, and that's Foom. Foom will be here in a little bit when he's done with his tacos, and I'm not making that up. That's why he's not here.
That's real.
Yeah, and then the other one is run by a pinch hitter because Optic is in the middle of discussions about a job, about employment, and none of us are going to be like, "What? Why are you trying to, do things for employment?"
Get a life, you
Yeah,
know?
like please.
How
yeah.
dare you?
dare
put
you
two
take care of
How
his
dare you take
responsibilities.
care of your own life? So,
My God.
so yes. So we'll start with the top left of your screen.
Some people's
our,
priorities, I swear.
our friend from Australia, Sod.
Bears.
If you care to introduce who you
Yep.
are, character, etc.
Yeah, I'm Twitch TV/Sod _ and my character is Domdor Grumblehammer, who is the dwarf fighter who tries to, I don't know, play Ricochet with monsters.
Last time you tried not to get
he
killed.
sees a corridor and sees like a whole bunch of people and just goes, "Nah, I'm not even bothering. I'm not even bothering."
Yes, that is the case.
Every dwarf knows if it's a tight corridor and there's a whole bunch of people there, you just don't even bother.
Yes.
Don't bother.
Yes, exactly. All right, and then below him, for his second session of PNP. That's you, Series.
Huh?
I'm glad, buddy.
Thank you for the follow, Mind Shadow. All right, Series, who are you? Who are you?
My name is SeriesRunner. I stream on Twitch. You can find me at.
Sounds like an AA meeting.
SeriesRunner.
Hi, Series.
Yeah.
I love streaming. No, I'm playing a. What am I playing? A fighter, a human fighter, two-handed sword. I'm a botanist. I like plants. Legal plants.
Sure you do.
Yes, thank you for one of the
That's
most
what he
erratic
does.
introductions I've ever heard. No, it's fine.
I didn't know I was second. I was like in my head. I was planning it out.
Now you're like, man, I was gonna.
It was like, yeah, it was, yeah.
You just kind of got
I
shoved out on
prematurely.
stage. Ready?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
exactly.
And of course, your name being your name is Samil Adams, the Ale of Winter.
The Ale of Winter.
Yeah,
That's
only
right.
probably only Series and I find this funny, and Series not as funny as I do, but I still find it funny, so I'm just gonna keep talking about it. Yeah, it's Twitch Streamers
hilarious.
Anonymous, exactly Lego. All right, and below Series, John.
Kid Marmaduss, rogue, halfling, adventurer, thief extraordinaire. The hell?
Foom,
Oh.
you
You gonna tell tell Fing he can
Freaking
actually get on?
Foom, get outta here.
yeah,
man.
tell Foom he can
What a
just use
joke.
the in-game chat.
And my name is John Helfers, and I am a writer and editor, and have thrown in these crazy kooks for, geez, what's it been now, a year?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Closing
Having
in
a lot
the
of fun doing it, and back to P&P role-playing after, like, I don't know, too long away from it.
Yes.
And it's been a lot of fun. So,
Fun times. Okay, then we have King Foom, who is not with us, but he is playing. But he will be. He's playing Fing Muficus, who is a drunken cleric.
You might want to hold off on his. He's trying to get a hold of us right at the moment.
All right, he's
yeah.
coming. He's coming. I just told him.
Okay.
So.
He's coming in.
Oh, I think I may see his way. He may be able to introduce himself. All right, so I will move on to Lanix, and then we'll come back down to Foom. So Lanix, currently the artist formerly known as Optic Nerve.
I'm actually Optic. Don't let them fool you. No, I'm.
Well,
filling
good
in
job
for
on fixing your shit.
Oh
It's
my
about time.
god.
Oh, there he is.
wow.
I am the human fighter who just kind of seems to walk forward and not think about anything he does.
You have
So,
no
yeah.
idea what I put into this, dude.
Well, that's right, he's back. Crap. I mean, great.
I'm also lost in a swamp. I'm not sure where I am right now.
Okay, yes. So he is. That is Lennox, who's here the first session, and also Lennox also streams on Twitch under the moniker Silver_Lennox. But don't call him Silver; he gets very sensitive about that.
Hey, we don't talk
seriously,
about
man.
that. We don't talk about that.
Okay, what's up, Philly? Okay, and last but certainly not least, you know,
I'm Innominatus. I'm playing the human mage of the group, also known as Solial Rain. And, yep, I shoot things with magic missile and hide.
yes, and he's got a new mic, and
And
today
he has a new mic.
has a
I
new
gotta
mic.
Give him a big round of applause.
I think the thing we really should be celebrating
I'm
is the
super
4.5
excited.
hours I put into fixing this damn laptop last night to get this to work.
he does. He's got
Yeah,
a new
I'll
mic, and we
cut
don't
this
have to
out.
use
That's
Skype.
good.
The other thing is we don't have to use
Yeah.
Skype for it, so it's like really, really, really awesome. Yes, and then the last person is Foom, who I don't see his camera on yet.
It says the stream was unable to blah 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 his thing. That's what
I'm
I
here.
got.
No, there's no blah blah
Yeah.
blah. I'm smoking right now. I'm not on cam.
Boom, if you
to
can
re-
hear us, I think you need a refresh, bud.
I can hear him.
He's just not
can
on
hear
cam
me.
right
You
now.
can
Hi.
hear him?
I can
Hi,
hear
Arv.
him. Yes,
I can't.
I heard him earlier, but I can't.
heard him
I
earlier
can hear
than
him, but
this
nobody
before.
else can hear him. That's interesting.
I can't see or hear it. It had a black box and says the stream was unable to connect.
Huh? I can.
Okay,
I
well,
I
let me-
can't see. I don't see him because he's not on cam yet, but I can hear him though.
Yeah, let me try
Interesting.
refreshing.
Can you just ask him to?
Yeah, he's
Can
gonna
you-
refresh.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Twitch decided to unfollow you. No problem, Joey. Everyone is running into that same problem.
By the way, the
My-
unfollow thing, I've just, because it happened to me.
Hi. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Whoa, holy crap!
There
that's
he is.
loud.
If you refresh.
Hello.
Wow! Come on!
That was unbelievably
Come
loud.
on!
By the way, how is my volume? You guys said was too quiet. Is it better now or no?
All right, yeah.
I don't
Foom,
know, I
drop yours
can't hear
down.
anything.
And
You're definitely
Arv,
better than
yeah,
Foom, who's
switch
like
up.
thunderous. So,
How is the sound of my voice?
Can I adjust this to roll 20, or do I have to just go into my settings,
I think it might have.
or like my mixer, whatever? I got.
There you
this.
go. Mute it. That's perfect.
Do that.
Yeah.
Someone was getting on me about fixing my shit. I see how it is.
All
Yeah.
about the loves.
Stream
Here,
was
back, I'm
unable to
trying to-
connect to Foom.
Yeah, it just cut him out for some reason. I'll be right back. I'm trying to find my
What?
paperwork for this.
I can still hear him.
Yeah, I'm
I can
here.
hear
Good for
Foom right
you
now.
are.
I guess so.
Congratulations, Arv.
Lennox can also hear him.
Yeah, you think he's the only one that's not hearing Foom right now?
Me?
Boom, say something.
Hello.
See, I can't hear him either.
I can't hear him.
Oh, okay. So can you
So-
guys, John and Series, can you guys both refresh maybe and see? If
We can't. Well, I
If we refresh, you're gonna have to redo everyone.
No,
Okay,
just that's why we do it one at a time. First John, then
Okay.
first John does it, and he's refreshing now. And Series.
okay. I'm back.
Okay, so now,
Hello.
There he is.
okay, good.
Ah.
And now Series will be
Alright.
next.
Sounding like
Ha!
what's his name? And
Go ahead,
IT
Foom, talk
Pro.
again.
Oh yeah, it's probably my side. Yeah, let's try it.
Go ahead.
Here we go.
Go ahead, Foom, and talk
Still
again.
can't hear Foom.
Hello, test
Oh, there we go.
testicles.
There we
All right.
Oh, do you need me to refresh then?
Huzzah! That works. Inam, can you hear Foom yet or no?
Well, no, so I'm going to do my refresh.
Okay, go ahead and do your refresh.
Blah 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 blah.
See, I
You
hear
can start
Foom,
talking
and then
now.
when the webcam tries to load,
I don't have my webcam up right now, dude. So,
basically your webcam tries to load, and it's giving me the good old loading symbol.
Hmm.
And then it goes to a black box saying this stream cannot connect, and then I lose your audio for some strange reason.
what?
And then he
I
gets
have
really
changed
sad.
nothing, and I am changing nothing.
No, it's I
I'm
think it's
just-
because of the webcam, like the webcam.
There we go.
All right, I can hear everybody.
By the way, guys, I am
including-
Fing Muficus, bringer of technical issues.
So you get the swirly thing for Foom,
Yeah, I got the swirly thing.
and
I
then it
did-
goes to a black box.
There should be no swirly
Yeah,
things.
there
I'm
it
not
went,
even trying
yeah.
to load up my
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
see
I
any
think-
swirly thing at all on my end.
That's
No
strange.
swirly on this end.
So did it just black out for you again, Sod?
Stream was unable to connect. Yeah.
Like you can
Okay.
hear him while it's swirling, and then it.
And then
stops.
it does that, and then he's gone. Yeah. Same
Look
here.
at we get Inam in and he fucks everything up. I swear to God.
Did Foom? Did you share? Have you shared webcam? Like the way. That
I haven't done anything, dude. I haven't switched
Well, have you
anything.
But what
guys,
I'm-
can you see him on webcam?
No, what I'm
or-
saying, I can't see him. No, but
So
what I'm
helpless.
saying is, if he doesn't share on webcam in the web, like in
It
the,
might be causing issues that
Right.
he's not having webcam up.
yeah, exactly.
Like every other time,
If
we
you
have
broadcast voice only, see what happens then.
That's what it is. It's just voice only.
Tech support issues. Perfect.
There you go. Hey, I see you.
Hey!
There he is. All right.
Oh, is
Alright,
he?
let me.
Yes. Let me remove Foom's
what?
picture
You-
and add back his webcam.
Quite the bright room you have there. Foom.
Okay, yeah.
Lighting
Worked
needs
perfectly.
adjustment.
It was some bug with the webcam. The fact he didn't have webcam running.
Hang
all
on a
good.
That is
second.
odd.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen.
love seeing your background, Foom. I
Ladies
love
and
it
gentlemen,
so
boy,
much.
I know.
Isn't it
Oh
great?
God, I love it so much too.
There's
love
that Foom.
There it is.
This is Jason
Okay, yep.
Voorhees in the corner. Just
Oh,
chilling.
there's a lot of them. I'll give the tour once I have everything set
I
up.
freaking love it.
I am really glad to see you going back to that dude.
Yeah, I
I
was
like
gonna
it.
ask.
Yeah,
so
it's
you're
so
using
good.
the green screen
And
again?
no offense to anybody that uses it, but for me personally, green screen can eat a dick.
Oh,
If I-
oh,
if
no,
I-
You got, no, see, you
I feel the
have
same
the
way.
background to do it. I say go for it if you have the background to do it. Now, if it was
Right.
me, I'd probably use a green
I
screen.
think it all comes down to individual casters and their comfort levels. This is perfect for you. It's like obviously
Yeah.
what works for me. So it's
Yeah.
it's down to the caster.
Yeah, let me
but
adjust
I
this.
definitely think this is the right thing for you because it looks awesome.
Yeah, I prefer.
Well, and that's
prefer
what I
it
was
this way,
always
feel like
saying
it's
too.
good.
It's I don't know. I have kind of a cool office, not to like glow, but I have a lot of
Oi.
like this nerd
You do.
swag
We
shit.
totally
whatever.
agree, though. You've got a
Absolutely.
sweet office.
Totally agree.
Plus,
So,
plus, I got used to you whenever I first started watching you. You did the like full what is it called? Like the layouts and everything. So seeing that come back was awesome as well because that's something that you can do that like I can't whip that up.
I
myself.
just one of my favorite comments was Poke when he's like, "Oh my god, it's like Foom actually is back now." Like,
Yeah.
it was weird. It was weird for a while. It really was.
it really feels it definitely, and I personally prefer watching it that way because I like it when the caster is not as disembodied, but it definitely works differently for every person. So I'm I
mean, like, the thing I'd
casting
like
in
to
my
do, like I
office
said-
myself, like John does. John has his webcam set up in his office also. It's like it just I don't know. It feels more
Disembodied
comfortable to me, too.
2014, ready to go.
Well, and one of the people I always
Hashtag never forget.
enjoyed watching was Viper, and a lot of the reason I liked watching him was because you got to see, like his family interaction, stuff going on. You could see, his
Well,
TV
Day
in the
9 too,
background,
right?
or-
Like
yeah.
that was the
the
discussion with
best.
Day 9 also, is that he used to do like stream that people got annoyed when he did the green stream because they liked the fact that his room was there or whatever, and they felt like they got to know him. I
Yeah.
was reading an article about Day 9 with that.
Music
so-
interests. Would you be interested in watching your favorite artist perform live on Twitch? No.
Yeah, I said
I'm
no,
glad to hear a lot of
no.
people are saying no to that.
Would
What
you be
did-
excited
I'd say-
to watch live concerts alongside your favorite streamers and casters? No, I strictly only want to watch video games. Fuck off.
Thank you, Epidemic.
Yeah.
And funny you should mention that, Epidemic, because today
literally-
I cleaned out my office. Today I did a whole bunch of work today, like moving stuff around. So now my office, you can actually see the books are like lined up. And I don't know if you can see, but like, let me see if I can bring them over. Check this out. So right here,
Goodbye, Arv.
this,
Bye.
see this? That, ladies and gentlemen, is a collection of fighting fantasy game books.
He's gonna go
Are you
through each
kidding
one of
me?
those on a stream.
Yep. And
Yes.
we've already gone through like this many, like the bottom set, but there's all the way up to 21, which is Trial of Champions. So
You
yeah,
actually are
this
doing
is
all
like,
of them?
yeah.
Of course he is.
Aren't they
didn't
now
know.
ebooks?
I
you
didn't
can
know
buy?
that.
Do they have ebook versions of them?
E-books
Weird enough, Arv. I don't know if you can. I don't.
You kidding me?
Oh
E-books?
boy, now you done it.
Let me tell you something, Sonny.
I don't know if you can see this, Arv, but ironic enough, I just started going through these again.
Oh, dude, Lone Wolf.
Lone Wolf, yeah.
They're so good.
Oh, and he brings this out nice.
Freaking two of them.
Oh,
Check it
what?
out.
Ah, nice.
Two
Oh,
hardcovers.
What?
This I know. Have you seen this? I got this in a game store last year. This one
Wow,
is
I've
Flight
never
from the
seen
Dark. It's the
hardcovers.
collector's edition.
How many
Lo-
books are in there?
There's
Just
it's
one?
not this one was this one has got like what is it? It's just book 1, but they added a bunch of entries to it. And then this second one is Fire on the Water, and that's book 2 of that same set.
We need to get you guys to each other's like geek dens and let you just go hog wild.
And record it.
Yes, and put it on the internet. Yes.
Yes.
Naturally.
There's just like a lot of crying and hugging and books flying.
Exactly.
Somebody else likes this. Ah.
Because like
So
well,
I think what is book 1? Because this is the I couldn't find book 1. Why is my camera flipped? Anyways, but
It's
That's-
Flight from the
that's
Dark or
12:20.
Fleet
What is
in the
it?
Dark. God, I used to read those when I was in like.
Foom, no, I have it.
Actually-
Look. I do. I found it. This is the old one. I have
Flight from the Dark. Okay.
I
Yeah.
got the great. Well, wait, I got the great. Yeah, this one. You have Caverns of Cal. Is that what I saw you do?
I
Book
have
3. The Caverns.
like-
You have this one.
Yeah. Yep. Oh. That's awesome.
But do
I think
you
that was a
have
mini
do you
nerdgasm.
have Greystar the Wizard, the World of Lone Wolf,
Are we singing nerdy?
No, I don't. This is the one
we
I
just
busted
become
out, though.
best
Like,
friends?
yeah.
Yes,
or
we do.
Car Wars?
We'll high five books.
Car Wars.
It's almost you're seeing the rare double nerdgasm there. Is what you're seeing. So.
I honestly, I just started rereading these too.
They are so amazing. The Lone Wolf series is pretty badass. It really is.
But yeah, I don't have book 1. I have like 2 through 13, and I don't know. I never got my hands on the first one
Did
again.
we just become best friends? Yes.
No,
Well, you see, in stark contrast to like these dens of geekery,
No, it's
behind
because-
me I have a blue wall, a mini fridge, and a cement floor. So that's it.
Yeah, well, look, it's because
I have
unlike you,
green-covered white walls
It's
and a bar fridge.
Yeah.
John, what are you in the broadcasting dungeon?
brought no,
Pretty
it's,
much, that's exactly what I'm in. I made this room specifically for broadcasting. So yeah, there's
Okay.
like nothing in here.
but it's like because you know, but unlike the rest of you kiddos, John, Foom, and I, who are relatively in the same age ballpark, know about these books and love them. Whereas you guys were all like, I got my tablets and my iPhones and my Androids
You're
and
damn
my
right.
computer stuff, and
You're
my
damn right.
consoles.
Is there a video game version of these books out there somewhere?
Is there anything that means I don't have to read and I can just have it
Actually,
done for me?
Novelization, right? The game's already
you
out.
kids
right?
these days.
If I put all my books on my tablet, I have more room for the video game.
I don't want my dude. Where's the graphics? Where's my graphics? Is there
Random question, though.
multiplayer?
Did they ever do any like video game stuff with Lone Wolf or nice?
Yes, they
Or-
actually took every single Lone Wolf one is actually digitalized. Joe Deaver gave the rights to a project, I don't remember the name of it, and then they were reissued and reprinted by a company, and it's been through several iterations. I don't remember where it's
No
at
shit.
right now. I'm actually Facebook friends with Joe Deaver. It's the only way I happen to know this is he posts this on his Facebook page.
Okay.
And but yeah, like so they did a bunch of that stuff, and there's been talk about bringing it back. But Tin Man apparently has talked about getting the rights, but I guess they're so occupied. There's so, like, I mean, they got like, you know, whatever, 40 books plus in the Fighting Fantasy Gamebook universe.
Yeah.
So they don't have to worry about any of that. But yeah, there is apparently some talk they may do something, but it's still like a one-man operation. Like it's pretty much Deaver's got the rights to everything, but they're all available on the web. And I guess they did a stuff that is a little
So
bit.
how do you do like the rolls and stuff? Would it just be like a random number?
They have
generator
like a
thing,
number
or-
generator in there. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. The Lone Wolf book I showed Foom had DLC for the original. That's right, Adam. Exactly. It was like it was exactly.
I
it's
love
a
the old way
edition.
they used to pick like rolls because where you just like hovered a pencil over it. And
Yeah,
it
a
was just,
random
like,
number
drop it.
table. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which meant that you had like you were completely portable, right? Like if you like
Yep.
you know if you had like a pencil, you were good to go. Like pencil and book.
It was
And,
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, there was good stuff. Also, I thought that world was cool, didn't you? I always thought it was kind of like
Yeah,
a
I
slightly
loved it. I love those
Asiatic
books,
monk
man.
type of thing, and yeah. It's cool stuff. Anyway, we could reminisce all night, and we should, but no, we
You
won't.
really could.
But we won't.
Completely believe you.
And more things from before you all were born. So, anyway.
So hold on, let me bust out my Betamax player. I'll be right back. Let me show you my wicked fantasy collection from the 80s.
I'll go grab a Commodore 64, guys. Here we go.
Yeah, there you
Pull up
go.
a chair. This is gonna be a long one.
Yeah,
Folks.
so about my TRS-80. No, we'll get moving. But it is wonderful to see all of you guys tonight. Yeah, my name is Arvin Eleron. I stream on Twitch as well. Do a lot of story-based narrative role-playing game type stuff, and do some interviews as well. And I am now I've been DMing for these wonderful gentlemen. We started actually doing Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale and stuff like that. And we are still doing Icewind Dale that we're alternating now with the P&P version, which is this one, Ghosts of Dragonspear Castle. Hold on, my wireless printer is printing stuff. Why?
And Splatter, if
Apparently,
there's
it
an
wants to
issue.
talk to you.
Man, technology hates you.
It's a
The guys I'm
copyright
dealing with
takedown
are
notice
really
from Joe
cool.
Deaver. Oh crap! No, I'm just kidding.
If the code doesn't work, Splatter, just let me know and we'll get you another one.
So, just to quickly get everyone caught up on what's been going on in this world. So, these guys started in a town called Daggerford, and it started with a hanging. They actually watched a wizard, a red wizard, who was engaged in an assassination plot against the mayor. So they had caught him, and they ended up hanging him. And right as that was happening, news came that Crom's Hold had been attacked by a black dragon. So, you guys, all of the 6 of these gentlemen, went running off to find out what happened. They stumbled, they went through a swamp. First they went to Crom's Hold, and they discovered that it had been attacked by lizard men, which were diseased with some strange rotting
Just after
disease.
a dragon appeared.
Yes, just after the dragon had appeared. And so the commander of Crom's Hold and Sir Istival, who's the paladin that's basically everyone looks up to in this town, asked these gentlemen to head off and discover more information. And so they ended up going into the swamp and finding Mama Booga in a memorable encounter in which all of these people got together. Foom decided to seduce Mama Booga by headbutting her.
She was pretty hot.
Yeah, it didn't go as well as hoped, and
The
as a
beer goggles
consequence,
were powerful that day.
yes, the beer goggles were powerful. I think that like what would happen if he didn't have beer? Like he wouldn't have any be able to see, right?
I
like
actually
at this
think
point.
he was sober during that.
Yeah, oh,
That's
He
what we
actually
decided.
was.
I
That was the
didn't-
problem.
it was
I
amazing.
didn't have my smooth on, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, he ends up. And also you were accompanied in all this, I should say, by Mention, who was kind of a semi-guide who helped you out as well. So you guys went into this, and you ended up finding a ovoid object, which Cade thought would be an awesome idea to touch. So he did, and it hatched, and it turned out to be a black dragon wormling, which now thinks that Cade is its mom or something. And so all of the Infinity and Beyond crew decided it was a bad idea to hang out with a black dragon wormling, because eventually Dad was going to come back. And so they went off to find this black dragon and basically return, his kid to him, assuming
Which
that they
it's
could
totally
find him.
going to be okay with and be understanding. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. This was not done without some controversy. So all of them managed to find their way. There was an encounter with a turned over ship where Sacred Flame was called within the inside of the ship, and the ship blew up in the middle of the swamp.
Well, we took care of that snake, though, right?
Yes, that snake will never
Oh,
bother
yeah.
anyone again.
Yeah.
The scourge of the swamp, they called that snake.
What snake?
Yes, right. I don't know what you're talking about. But they managed to let everyone know. I mean, tell everyone how well they did. So they got to the temple, and this ended up finding this temple with all these frescoes and different images of suns and moons and harvest and things like that. Went inside the temple. They had to swim across a lake. Had a little fight with some leeches. Then they ended up getting across the lake. They went into the temple, and they fought off some fire beetles. They fought off some more diseased lizard folk. They ended up finding a torture room, which was not so pleasant. They had a tug of war with some giant centipedes. That was fun.
Like you do.
And like you do,
Yeah,
yep.
you know.
And then at the very end of that, they ended up discovering this person who calls himself Rekan, who is also a lizard man but is not diseased. And what Rekan told him is that the leader of the lizard men is a person named Vethka, he thinks has gone mad and is crazy and is basically forcing all of her lizard men subjects to be diseased with whatever this thing is, thinking that it's some power from the god that she's worshiping, which is this black dragon, which happens to be here somewhere. And the black dragon's name is Thos Fayurin. And you also discovered right before the session ended last time that Thos Fayurin has a mate named Shalene and a little while ago and could theoretically come back. And that basically is catching you all up on what happened in the first 3 sessions with these guys. And so that's where we're at. So, gentlemen, if you guys are ready, we will...
Deadbeat dad.
That's right. So if you guys are ready, we will get back into
I like
it.
to think of it more as an emperor penguin.
Yeah, that's quite possible. I guess the question first before we ask this is, chat, are you hyped? That's the first question. Is chat
Thank
hyped?
you, chat.
I just see his finger
Hype.
pointing at the camera. So.
Hype! Okay. Lone Wolf hype. All right. So,
I'm
all
pointing
right.
at my cat. Oh.
Yes, exactly. So I should mention, by the way, that so Dejini Verglas has wandered off somewhere. You're not entirely
would
sure
have-
where.
Again.
But the good news is
By a
that
group.
Zynal Revlis has returned. He sort of
Hey,
stumbled
welcome
back in
back.
from the swamp. So that happened.
Oh, okay.
He
Yeah,
followed the giant explosion. Basically.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm-
Got lost.
Yeah, we're not hard to find.
The trail of destruction and wreckage really.
Yeah, we lost him in the forest, so we lent out a beacon. So you would
Yeah,
know
exactly.
where we were.
Send up a flare.
So that's what
Blam.
that was.
Yeah,
Okay.
It was a plan.
It was
all-
all planned. It was all planned.
Oh,
You
hey,
guys
well,
questioned our methods.
It worked,
too.
man. I was completely lost in these caves for like the longest time. I don't even remember what
Did
day.
we just not hear from Optic or?
Yeah, Optic. Oh, I'm sorry. Before you got here, Optic is in the middle of sort of a job interview employment thing. So he apologized and said he may be here, but he said
Fair enough.
he wished he was with us and not doing it, but he has to, job and stuff. So.
Has to put a roof over his head and pay his bills.
So we were like, "That's crap," and you're no, just no,
Yeah.
that was fun. So
We're done with you.
okay, so that's the
Your
deal with that.
responsibility.
So, gentlemen,
by the
you
way,
are standing
Saad-
in this lizard can. You are standing in the in this throne room, basically. Oh, and also found a ton of treasure. I forgot to mention. And the treasure basically
that's right,
was
that's
gold
right.
and coins. But there was also
and some jewelry and crap too.
that's
Yeah.
right, and a shield. And perhaps you could. Do you want to describe this shield thing?
Yeah, I got a shield that occasionally poops out magic apples. Pretty cool.
And he's not drunk,
I'm-
guys. Just to make
I'm-
sure.
No,
this
for real.
isn't some drunken
I'm sorry, what?
hallucination.
Every once in a while, it poops out a magic apple that heals me, and it's laced in gold and has an apple tree on it, and like I said, it poops out apples.
That's kind of awesome, I have to say.
I was kind of hungry, but he didn't. Give
Arvling
us
sighting, guys.
himself.
Arvling.
Yes, that was my daughter.
I saw it.
My daughter, whose face is painted like a giraffe because she went to the Bronx Zoo today.
Oh, nice.
You want to stand in front of here? Here you go.
Yes.
I love it.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Cool.
Nice.
And she just
Very
printed
awesome.
out a story. Can I read them the story? It's like 2 paragraphs. Here we go. Once upon a time, there were 4 sisters. They lived together in peace with the dragon. The dragon lived in a cave and was very mean. He had sharp claws and he roared really scary. One day, the dragon heard they had a baby that was named Senevine. He thought that sounded tasty, but the only thing was that the baby never said anything. So he snuck up and grabbed her and brought her back to the cave. Then she said her first word, help, the first word she ever said. Then the sisters said, oh no, Senevine is in trouble. They used up all they had and came to the cave. She said her second word, no. Then they tried to save their little sister. You shall not eat her. The ground rumbled and everyone jumped down and ran back to the home with the baby. They saw the cave he had been living in was a volcano that squirted up hot lava, but they took shelter in their home. The baby looked out the window and saw the dragon flying away. She said her third sentence, the dragon is gone. Everyone cheered.
Yay!
Yay!
You're writing, Arv.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Arv, you
thanks.
might want to just go ahead and get out of that chair, let her take over.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, so all jokes.
So who's plotting your site? Your next novel, there, buddy?
I know exactly.
Yep.
That's a major motion picture coming to you. Michael Bay is going to do that.
Also, I'm glad I finally heard you say your daughter's name so I don't butcher it on cast whenever I'm trying to reference her.
Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, exactly. So now you actually have it. So
I've heard it now, finally.
everyone said huzzah, yay, lol. Everyone, it's good. Yay.
It's the best fantasy story written by a draft that I have ever heard in my life.
Exactly.
This is what my grandma always says.
So she said what?
This is what my grandma always says.
What?
My grandma Hollywood.
You're ready.
Whenever I
All right. While we have a little bit of time here, just so I don't have to take another. Let me run to the bathroom real quick. You guys can probably
Hurry, go, go, go.
All right, all right.
Quickly,
all
we're
right,
about to begin.
Okay.
Quick, while he's distracted by the Arvling.
Hold on.
Okay. There we go.
Flee.
She should write my new book. He said one of the people said that was the best story by a giraffe
I see.
I've ever heard.
Arv's getting his daughter to ghost form. That's what's going on here.
I think Foom actually has a good idea.
Yep.
Bathroom, quickly,
Okay.
guys. Go.
Sorry.
Quick,
What?
before he sees us.
Just
What?
started,
What?
dude.
What? I'm back. What?
You
What
don't have
happened?
a bottle next to your.
Quick leak before we start.
You don't have a
okay.
bottle next to your chair like I do.
Okay, so I guess I'm just kind of wandering into this room. What exactly may I have passed to kind of get me up to speed as much as I can?
Don't worry about it.
No, I'll scroll down.
Do
So
you see the map in the top left?
I do see this map-looking thing. I'm very confused as to what I'm looking at, though.
okay, so let me kind of explain what this map that looks not unlike a child would have made it as you're
So
looking
Foom
at
drew
here.
it.
No, there was mostly by myself with some assistance from others. But so okay, so you guys basically came in to begin with. Let me see. I think I pinged this way. You guys came in here. And there was a fight with fire beetles down here, where you see this little square. That's supposed to be an altar.
What's your smelly face at the top of the screen?
Yes, and you also fought some lizard men as well. In here, you found a black dragon statuette that looked like it was ripped up from some other place and brought to this temple. It definitely does not look like the rest of the architecture. In these 3 or 4 rooms, I should say, you found a torture room over here with some corpses that were, including a couple of like frogmen, I think, that were up, and one halfling that was dead. You also found a room in here where you had a tug of war with some giant centipedes. And then I think there were just some beds under here that had a couple little pieces of gold and stuff like that.
That was the bed,
Okay.
and that was the centipedes.
Yeah, you had the other way around, Arv.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And
Otherwise,
looking at this map, what scale are we looking at? Like, is this massive, or are these just in small rooms? What are we looking at?
So it's right. So it's basically it's about it's not huge. I mean, each square is about 5 feet. So you know, we're talking.
But we aren't really
25,
using this as a
34.
grid. We just use it as like a
Yeah, like a general sense of it. But it's like that main room is probably about the hallway is about 20 feet wide and about 50 feet long, so it's not like massive. But and also I should say that it's completely. Thank you, Zeladon, for the follow. The roof is like caved in from basically misuse, from long years of use and whatever. So there's rain that's coming down through the bottom and through it as well. And so yes.
I gotta share this real quick. Now, you know my basement, right? You know the little windows that we have that are like above the couches there?
Yes, sir.
I had this thing this morning. I was asleep about 9 o'clock this morning. Simba slips off the window. Check this shit out. You're gonna love this.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Oh man, damn.
Oh.
Is that a slash, like a cut? That like.
Nothing like checking for blood at 9 o'clock in the morning when you're just getting up, dude. Got me across my stomach.
What are you guys
There's
looking
two of
at?
those on my head.
Ow!
God.
I just thought I'd share that. That was the beginning of my day today.
So he tried to catch himself on your everything then.
Are you sure you're not going to get like I mean, cat bites can be like and scratches
It's
can
a
be nasty.
scratch. It was his back feet. I don't know, man. I just tried
His
to.
nails are clean.
I just
and everything,
grabbed-
starts foaming.
I just grabbed my
shirt.
shirt and like sat it on my head, dude. I don't wake up at 9.
Oh
I
my-
was like, it's too early for this shit.
Well, if your head swells up to a watermelon size, please make sure that you get it checked out.
Yeah, I'll do that. But that was my day today. We had a meeting with the tax guy. Had to go buy a toilet seat of all fun
Oh,
things.
taxes are always fun.
Just seeing what I can claim for this, and it's a lot.
Yeah, for
But,
sure. We have an
Or-
accountant now
wait,
that does the same
home
thing
office,
for
baby.
individual stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can claim the new PC. I can claim the
Yep.
Wii U. I can claim this
Yep.
whole room.
That's pretty much exactly what I'm doing this year. Since I signed the contract with them, my accountant was like, "You're set."
Yep.
Everything.
That's what he said. It's not going to be this year because we're late on this and whatever. But he's like, next year, dude, you're going to be way better off. So
That's the way to look at it,
does
Foom. Recruit says, your day started by hitting my head. # only problems tall people understand. So just think of it that way, like.
Well, it's just one of those ones. Like I wanted to be pissed, but he slipped off the window. It just wasn't on purpose. But yeah, you're like half asleep and gushing blood and like.
Oh my God.
It was horrible, dude. Anyways.
So, but hopefully that will have gotten rid of your blood karma, so you guys won't have actual karma of blood to deal with in the adventure.
I don't
know. But anyway, and then last part of the tour, Lennox, is up here. There are some cages. You notice that there's a pretty strong smell of rotten eggs throughout a lot of the rooms in this temple. And you notice that there's no open flames here. You notice that there's a lot of like beetles that, like for example, in these cages, there are these fire beetles whose glands give off a light. And there were spears on the edges of the room around this room, and there were some beetles and cages here. And then this last thing, and this is basically where you guys ended last time, you went in here and fought these two giant lizards, not lizard men, but lizards. And then you found this dude who's with you at the moment, whose name is Reckon. Thank you for the follow, Black Rain 82. Reckon, who basically explained that his queen has gone nuts and was also very freaked out by Stampy, which is the name of the black dragon wormling, of course, that you guys have. So now we're caught
we
up.
stuck with Stampy then?
Stampy.
For the moment, you
Stuck
are.
with Stampy.
For the moment.
It's always been Stampy.
And nobody was even shocked.
Spanky schmanky. No.
Nobody was even shocked that the hat came off there. By the way,
No, everyone was like, yeah.
I did lose my mind a little bit. I will
Well, to be fair, I've hung out with you in person.
Yeah. Well, that's what I love. It's such a mystery, unless you've been at a convention with me or you've been at my house.
That's less of a mystery. Exactly. I think everyone was just stunned by the cut, though. Everyone's like, wow, my God.
It was insane. Yeah. Insane, dude.
So anyway, so now this is where, hi Vaden, and
so where were we at,
hello,
like
Lee.
right when we finished? I know we just met this dude.
The throne room, we had cleared the lizards, got the gold, and he was talking about taking us to the black dragon.
Okay, and we still haven't gotten these other two rooms down here.
Correct.
Right?
That is right. Yep. So it's now up to I put it in your guys' capable hands. What do you want to do?
I'd like to continue clearing out the place. I'd like to know what's in those other two rooms.
Can we ask him what are in these two rooms if he knows?
Where's a good place to lay down our head?
That's a good question. If he's with us, he might know the layout. Yeah.
That's
true.
Down to south, you will find books, many books. No one read, but there's many books there, and above that is a place with a chest with a robe, magic robe.
Oh yeah.
Magic robe, very magic. Yes.
Very very magic. Okay.
I like magic robes.
Okay, is there any creatures in either of those rooms?
Many creatures everywhere.
Bats?
Come in from roof, come in from ground. There are many creatures. Be very careful of big bugs with many legs that crawl, and then he like skitters around, like pretending to imitate.
I forget. Did we ever ask this? Did we ever ask him what he's doing here? Why he's here alone? What's going on? Why he's around all these infected?
Part of the that's a good question. That one I don't know.
Oh, as to why he was here in the first place? I'm a member of tribe. I was made to Vectha made me advisor on pain of death because she say I'm somewhat smart and must serve. So
then how come you aren't infected like the others? I would really love to know that.
I do not know, but I'm glad I'm not.
Great.
She try though. She try. She bring me down to dragon and say to dragon to hurt me and make me powerful and dragon look at me and laugh and I turn away. I turn away and I think dragon will kill me, but death no come. And
where did you learn how to
happy.
speak our language?
That's a good question.
I learned because need to deal with people like you on edge of swamp. Before Vectha lose mind, she need me to help her explain what lizard people want and what you want. And I work between both of them, between them and me. I mean, them and you.
So have you met with people outside the swamp?
Yes. But not recently. Vectha not want to meet anyone. Vectha just want to hurt and attack.
So who did you meet outside the swamp?
A powerful woman who is the head of big fort with walls that Vectha attack was very foolish. Should not have attacked walls. The Baroness.
So did the Baroness order the attack on the fort?
No, the Baroness is
the queen.
Yes,
the queen.
She ordered attacked on fort. She say that she speak to Thos and Thos Fayun tell her to attack. She think Thos is God, but Thos is not God. Thos is dragon. And you okay. as you hear him say that again, you hear the sort of the hissing of Stampy in the other room, who's still a little agitated.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, which room did you say had the robe in it?
Robe.
Oh, he gets.
So he's like, listen, he's like, yeah. So about the robe, that down, next room down. But no, if you see any other lizard, any of my people, they might attack. Vectha, most of them sick, and those not sick are scared. Vectha make them fight. So, and you must find Dragon. Dragon is down below.
Oh,
He's still very insistent on us going to
one
the
level
dragon.
at a time, buddy. And Stampy, you calm down.
Dragon
I'm-
stole lunch money. You guys, help, get it back.
You guys, big brother, you know.
No, and
All right,
Taco
the thing,
Bell.
the thing that still like bothers me about this guy is that he had 2 big bodyguard things that went right after us and we had to fight to the death, and then all of a sudden he was our buddy, and his
Yeah, but
first
they were-
order
Well,
of
he
business.
did. He
they weren't
didn't attack
necessarily-
us. He didn't
yeah.
attack.
He
It was
didn't.
those
No,
things. We
but
attacked
as
them.
soon as he was cornered in the room,
We ran in
Then-
and like slaughtered his buddies, pretty much.
we
was
did. We
no-
ran in and slaughtered his buddies that he didn't call off the entire.
He didn't
time.
have a
And
weapon
then
on him. He didn't
and
have
then
anything on
immediate,
him.
exactly.
Did we?
And then exactly, and then immediately he started playing nice, and is trying to send us down to the dragon insistently several times. I don't trust
Yeah, but
this
we-
dude.
No, well, I don't really either, but we need to talk to a black dragon at some point.
Or just shove this one down the doorway where it goes and lock it.
And you just leave. We never talk of this again, right? Is that
Quest over.
No, on the way out.
The
on
end.
The way out, we learn what we do. We take what we learned from the boat and have you cast sacred fire thing or whatever the hell it is. And light this whole.
You just
light
drop
this
the
whole
match
bitch
as
up.
you walk away, like the
Yes,
Desperado
just get
scene.
out, just light it all up
Don't
and forget
look
this ever
back,
happened.
don't look back.
I have resisted using sacred fire in this eggy room. No, we're not gonna end it like that. No. I
We're
did
here in Wrestling outside.
I did really good last session. We're not gonna ruin it.
All right, so
let's clear these rooms.
I think we start cleaning rooms. We'll tell we'll tell him to sit back, and we'll stay in front, and we'll. clear
Now,
these
has
rooms.
anybody talked about any of this treasure? Is anybody grabbing any of that? Like you said, there was what?
There's
4,000.
too much to carry.
Yeah, there are
I guess I would
thousands of copper pieces. There's
but
1,000
is anybody
silver
gonna grab
pieces.
some?
You
I mean,
well,
we
I
grabbed
think you
some.
guys did grab some of the silver. There was 3 silver
Did we?
goblets. You guys grabbed the unicorn figurine, and
Yeah,
there
someone
was
took the loot, the actual loot.
And,
Oh, the
the
shield.
necklace.
We're
and
gonna
the
come
shield,
back with
right?
the
shield,
the shield,
right.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
but nobody's grabbing any of the cash.
Not yet, because why wait yourself down? I mean, geez, I'm almost
Hey,
like a
Arv.
in here, dude.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Okay, if you remember the net that was in the room with the mosquitoes that sucked my neck off?
Yes.
Remember that?
I
Alright,
do.
yeah.
Urges.
If we take those nets, can we fill up the nets with the coins, or is that not going to work?
No, the nets are too big. They're very roughly hewn, and the holes are large. They're big enough to keep a halfling from slipping through,
You could
but
probably
not
take
coins.
the bed sheets though, if there are sheets.
Oh,
on them.
That's
Oh,
true. You
true.
could take the bed sheets and stick them in there. I will point out, however,
There
that
you go,
thousands
Dom,
of
going
gold
on.
is heavy.
Yeah, there's lots.
I am going
there.
to point that out, or thousands of coins, I should
All
say.
right,
But
someone
yes,
be
you
the
could
pack
do
mule.
that though. Yes.
And-
anyone
hey,
draw
I
We
should
should
straws?
probably clear this area first and do our
Yeah, the
job
coin
before
isn't
we
going
get the
anywhere.
loot and leave.
That's right.
Hi, Lennox.
Where am I at? Because I think I'm really close
I
to my
can't-
capacity as well. Yeah, I'm damn
Are-
close.
What's up, Lennox?
I'm a mage. I have
Skype?
negative strength.
What's up, Lance? What?
Skype?
Skype?
Skype.
Okay.
What?
Sure. Give me a second.
All right, so are we
Secret
drop kicking door number
messages.
1 here?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Who's in the Samuel's?
So yeah,
No,
where's
Rob, it has
that
nothing to do with what type of dragon. It's the fact that we have one of its kids, and I'm not very crazy about bringing a dragon's kid to it and being like, "So we're totally going to be kosher, right? You're
We're not
gonna
going to walk up
retire
like
or
that. No,
eat us."
no. We're going to think about how
Anything.
we're going to walk up before we do that.
I think the open the door, shove the dragon, close the door, lock the door is a pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
We've got to
that's-
find
yeah.
answers. We've
That
got to
dragon
find out
won't be able to go
what's
through that
going on.
door very easily. That'll stop him cold.
Oh my god, I'm sick of this. I was just able to move this, and now the box is doing the same thing it was doing to me last week.
All right, so me and Lennox approach door number 1, and we listen.
So, whoa, what does that sound? Okay.
By the way, at some point we should try to take a nap because both the mages are out of all their magic missiles.
Wait,
I think we only have 1 mage, right?
Wait, magic missiles.
No,
the
that's
cantrip?
true. We got 2.
We now have
No,
one.
it's
mage.
not. Magic missile is a level
Okay,
1.
well, the cat.
It's not a cantrip. We went through this already. Yeah,
We
okay.
did, yeah. It's okay. It's a refresher.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm just lightly knocking on the door,
Right.
listening to if there are any
Yeah,
response.
I'm
Cat's out of the bag. I was gonna have fun with it.
No. I see. Now I understand. I should have had it up before. But it's fine. So yes, and it's that first door, this one right here that you're doing, right? The one that's in the middle.
The one I'm standing next to. I've made a square.
Okay. So now, by the way, as you guys do this, now Stampy, as I said, is very agitated and wants like every part of Reckon, and Reckon obviously doesn't want to be eaten by him. So what do you guys want to do to deal with that situation? Like, I mean, Stampy is not like
we can.
I'd say screw it. Let the baby dragon eat him.
We can use that as like leverage over Reckon.
Wait. You said Stampy is being
Threaten the
aggressive?
guy.
he seems to have no urge whatsoever to either escape or do anything but avoid getting eaten at the moment.
I still say just
Stampy
let
is very
the
aggressive
baby dragon
towards
eat him.
the lizard guy. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly. Like he's sort of agitated. Yeah, that's
we don't
fine.
trust Reckon enough yet. So
But I mean, in other words, you can't just. It's like the fox and the
Yeah, we
goose.
can't leave him.
It's like the going across the. You have like a fox and a goose and a bag of grain. You got to go across the river. Like you can't put him and the dragon in the same boat. Is what I'm saying at the same time. So just keep that in mind.
We can have someone go to a different room with him and just kind of stay there and while we go explore.
You could do that. I
Yeah,
mean,
see, that's
Stampy
gotta
is
be
not
very
like Stampy is not like trying to run you over to get to him, but you can tell like he's clearly hostile to Reckon, and Reckon is not hot. Reckon is just like freaked out and kind of cowering behind you guys. As far as the door, so Lennox, did you make an int roll for me? Okay, I see you got a 10. Yeah, so you don't hear really anything other than just the dripping of the rain. One thing I pointed out before is that it's been raining, obviously, and it's damp in the swamp to begin with, so there's water coming down from the roof, so there is sort of a general kind of droop, everywhere around you. So you don't hear anything specific inside the room that would, like, it seems pretty quiet other than some dripping, but that could be just everywhere around you, so.
Okay, despite me kind of doing a light knock or anything like that,
Exactly.
No results.
You don't hear anything else, right?
What kind of? I probably should have asked about this. What kind of door am I looking at? It's like a big wooden, stone. What?
It is a wooden door. It's closed.
Okay, I'm given.
And we should open it.
I would agree.
Okay.
Just remember, the last doors we've opened have always had bad dudes in them, so just a heads up.
One of them you sort of opened kind of forcefully. Is somebody, by the way, is there someone who's got their like speakers on or something? Because I'm hearing feedback or like people talking in the background of one of this.
I can hear your cast coming through somewhere, I think. Or no, through somewhere else.
I hear a female.
Sounds like a little echo.
I think we should each mute ourselves, and then we'll find out who it is. So I'm going to mute myself.
Okay. I still hear it.
All right, I'm gonna mute myself.
Mean like mute everything, like don't broadcast it?
No,
Or
just
hit
hit the
your
mute button at the
microphone
top right of the old webcam thing.
All right.
It's like creepy piano. All right, muting myself.
Hello?
Okay. I still hear.
I still hear it.
I'm hearing something, so.
Yeah, I don't know where that echo's coming from. Everyone's got headphones, right? No one's got speakers on.
Right.
Lennox
Yeah.
and John, mute yourselves as well.
I'll
One
mute
at
myself
a
real quick,
time.
but I wouldn't be hearing it if it's coming from me.
Like, what is that? Brrr! What does that sound?
I don't know. I have heard that a few times though.
That would be my fault. That's my headset. When I try to mute my mic, it
Oh.
does that.
It sounds like an old dot matrix printer. Like,
Yeah, I know, that's exactly what I was thinking, yeah.
My headset's getting a little old, and if I use the switch for the mute instead of pushing the button in the actual browser, I didn't know it did that. I apologize.
No, that's fine. That's fine as long as I know. Okay, it's fine though. All right. So you guys are. How do you guys want to do it? Do you want to get like kick the door open? Who's going to be in front?
All right,
What's
Lennox, you first, buddy. Go for it. Dude.
Okay. I just I'm assuming it's a doorknob,
So
whatever.
for clarity's sake, you're not playing as Optic. You're playing as your
Sinal.
fighter. Okay.
Zino, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then in that case, we only have one mage that needs spells back because the other one ran off somewhere.
Notice how you never see him in the same place at the same time.
It's like Michael and Janet Jackson. You know. You just...
Yeah, I just go ahead and open it nonchalantly. Don't really care.
Well, you can't do that because it's stuck.
Oh, okay. I get
So you will need to make a strength check to open
Give
it.
it a boot.
Yes.
Solid for a second there. I
Oh,
thought
you're
you said
gonna
I'm
test
currently
my
deceased,
strength.
and I was like, you're
Test
way too
your
calm
strength,
about this.
Test your strength. Test your might. Where's my dice? Let's see. There it is. Boink.
And I didn't. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. So it's stuck, but it opens. It's not locked, so it's open pretty quickly. Yeah, exactly, recruit. It's stuck, cliche. So no, you're able to open it without too much trouble. And actually, as you open it, Oh, okay. I apologize. I just had a description fail. I forgot that there was a hole in this door that was large enough to stick one's head
that
through.
would have been nice.
That would have been
to
helpful.
know.
I apologize. That's my bad. My fault. So.
By the way, as Lanix pushes it open, we just
Yes,
noticed that
exactly.
there was a hole there.
You just noticed there was a hole there the first time.
I like to say now he made the hole.
Yes, exactly.
Which just pissed right through it.
I don't know my own strengths. What can I say?
Yeah, so it seems to open. It opens with no problem at all. And right now, you can just see, just standing on the outside, looking into the room. You can see that it. Let me do a little bit of drawing here. You can see that it goes out about this far and then up. And you can see in the back is, against the far wall here, is what looks like an old wooden chest with its lock shattered and lying in pieces around it. And there's a long empty bookshelf which clings to the north wall of this dark room. And that's pretty much all you can see from where you guys are.
Okay.
That's
And the room
boring.
is
I'm gonna go open door number
pretty,
2.
I'm gonna
pretty
follow him.
decently lit and everything.
Well, I mean, there's sort of some ambient light. There's not a lot of light. What the light that you're getting is, it's because it's pretty dark in here. But you have periodically you have these fire beetle glands that are along the hallway that sort of keep it lit.
How'd I get that far down?
Sort of like kind of a faint, like if you had a flare stick or one of those things, those things you shake and break and then walk around with, and they make like this kind of neon light type of thing. So that's basically what it is. You guys don't have any torches out or anything like that. Although Fing does have his light coin, I believe, going, his light staff. I think he cast it
that
on.
would be on Innom.
You cast it on Innom's staff, right?
Yeah.
So when Innom is there's light coming from his staff, but otherwise it's just the dark, sort of darkish red ambient light.
Okay.
I'm now standing kind of in between the two rooms, so maybe we can get some half light on both.
I'm about to. If anybody else wants to do anything strange, I'm just gonna walk towards the chest because shiny robe I want.
Okay. The minute you get into the room, so you were just right past the door, you hear this.
Fighter wants a shiny robe.
You hear this. You hear a.
It's a shiny.
And you hear. And all of a sudden you feel something dripping on you, and as you look up, you see this
Please be a snake. Please be a
huge pile of what looks like green slime that drops right down on top of your head.
Nice.
Oh crap!
And it really hurts, actually. And in fact, the minute it hits your head, you feel a terrible burning sensation. Fortunately, that first one. Okay, good.
Wow.
I was going to say, it does 3 points of acid damage to you. And you have been around long enough to know that what you were dealing with is a patch of green slime.
Mustard ooze.
And that, yes, so you're dealing with some green slime. Now, this thing does not, this isn't something that you can normally, it doesn't like have statistics as such. But if you folks are able to make does anyone have any magical lore that they could use? Anyone have any lore or magical lore? Okay.
I don't know how much I'm paying attention to him at the moment, but
Well, I mean, you did hear what I assume from Zynal was "ow." I assume. I'm gonna guess.
No,
but I
more
mean-
like ew, get it off, get it off.
Okay.
and I am close enough to at least take a peek in the room. So
Yeah.
sure.
So you see him struggling with some green slime on his face.
All right. Is it magical lore?
Yes.
What ability modifier do you want me to use for this?
Magical lore would be wisdom, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I know, and Lanix is now bald as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I had a helmet on, thank you. Oh, wait,
Exactly, Wasabi. Not the hair. What's up, Jericho Falls? Welcome in. Welcome in to everybody who just showed up. Good to see y'all.
No, I don't have any helmet on. So yeah, I'm bald.
Yeah, there you go.
22.
Okay, so you know that generally the way to deal with slime is that you can either scrape it off or kill it by doing damage to it. It's particularly susceptible to cold or fire. You do know that it's a little bit more difficult to deal with that when it's on a person's face. So there is that.
So the whole scraping cold fire thing
Is going to be difficult, but you have heard of cases
Or
where you
is
can.
it?
Yeah, exactly. You have heard of situations where you can freeze it and then basically break it off. You know, like
I have a
like,
follow-up question to this.
Sure.
Two, in fact. One.
I have a question after
how
that.
how sulfury does that room smell?
That room does not feel, relatively speaking, is not particularly sulfury.
Okay.
Don't say.
Now the next question is there any standing water in that room?
There is a little bit of dripping water
Enough
that's
that
on
you
the
can
ground.
get a face into.
Probably, yes.
Okay.
Bam, splash.
You want him to stop, drop, and roll, but this is the other opposite.
Bing! We've got something that needs your fire magic.
Uh-huh.
That's the only way to get that slime.
I
off
don't
of him.
like. I don't like the sound of this.
Oh wait, that was Optic with Cone of Frost, right?
Ray of Frost, it's
yeah.
a good thought.
he
When
did.
Lennox says that, you
That's
hear,
why I
I
had to
don't
go
like
to
the
fire.
sound of this. Also,
Hold
you
on.
guys don't
I
have
think he
forever
said
to
it's a good idea.
Let me mosey on in here.
Yeah, you guys don't have forever to decide this, by the way, because it's continuing to burn away at him.
That's why
Boom,
we're going
I'm-
with the quick
I'm
option.
out. Sacred Flame on his face. That's what I'm going with.
I mean, my option was just to shut the door and walk the other way.
No,
But
it has to be decided.
I still
I'm
don't
running in
agree
the
with
room.
this.
I'm running
I
in the room like a
still
champ.
don't
Sacred
agree
Flame.
with this.
Well, at the
Roll
moment,
the
you
dice,
Be ready to attack
roll
the
the dice, buddy.
Deflection. Foom's just like,
I just
ran.
Done.
Bing, you're gonna have to be ready to tackle him into the water. You have to be ready to tackle him into the water.
I still have my objections about this.
Yeah, but I don't think you actually know what's going on, Lennox. Let me explain, Lennox. Let me explain the last 5 seconds of your life. Let me explain the last 5 seconds of your life. It was what?
And then-
Ow! And then all of a sudden you hear, "I've got it!" And then
That's it. That's really it.
so all right. So
So,
go
how
ahead
you want me
and yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Series. Dude.
I'm good. Go for
Okay.
it.
So go ahead and make your so go ahead and make. I think it is a roll. It is an attack though, right? With Sacred Flame, that particular spell.
Flame is it's a dexterity save. So
Okay.
Which
So
could he really dexterity?
he's not. I mean, yeah, he's not really in a position. He doesn't even know what the hell's going on at the moment. But he's going to make it. But he still is going to make a dexterity save because he might actually stumble out of the way because he's
Like,
not
get out of
standing
the way,
in one
like,
place. So
through that?
so
Yeah.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a dexterity save, Lennox, at -5 because you don't actually know what the hell's going on. So this is basically sheer
That's a
luck.
-3. All right. I am a
Work out,
very.
Lennox. It has always worked out in the past. All right, just
Don't
I'll be
worry,
right
you'll be
back,
fine.
guys.
Oh wait, that's supposed to be a -3. Why did
Okay.
that didn't -3?
So it's 12 is what it is.
Yes.
Okay. And by the way, what was the I do want to point out, by the way, this always happens with Fing and Zynal. This is what happened with the boat too. Like Fing went under there and did Sacred Flame when he was fighting the snake.
It was him, wasn't it? God damn.
I kind of hey, at least I walked away with the
I was
explosion on
not
my back. so.
again.
Yeah.
I just love the
Just
fact
like
that my
all
character's like the
time.
bad influence. He's like the quiet troublemaker who just gives Fing terrible
Hey,
ideas.
Fing, I think Flame would work here, and then
What?
like
no,
runs
that's
away.
what everything
He's
I've
the-
done too. I've had the greatest of intentions. That's just it.
Yes.
I'm not trying to cause harm here, but I heard fire and ice, and I'm like, boom, fire! And it's
Okay. So right, so you do that. It's a 12. Now, is there a DC associated with it? What's the DC on the difficulty on the Sacred Flame phone? Do you know? Because there should be against which that is calculated. Like normally it'll say within the.
I can
That's
look
all
it
I
up.
have. I let me look up the actual spell here. So I have a save these. No, that's not right.
My
No,
hair will
you're
never
gonna,
be
you're
the
gonna want to
same.
look up your character information. That's
Right,
where you
exactly.
Get your DC from.
What my 13? It would be my saving.
Right.
DC? Is that
It would be your
Yeah.
right. So your DC is 13. Okay, so he does not make the save. So that means that he's going to take 1d8 radiant damage. So go ahead. All of
Yes.
them will take 1d8. So
All
go
of
ahead and make the damage roll, please, if you would, Fing.
Good luck. Good luck. All right.
I've done this numerous times. It works in the
Who's
past.
all of them? Because I think.
Well, the
he's one-
slime and
Right.
Lanix or Zynal.
Oh, okay. They're like all one. Okay.
Okay.
They are one right
We
now.
are one.
Yes. So Zynal is going to take 3 points of damage, and the slime is going to take 3 points of damage. And you'll be happy to know that it actually causes the slime to kind of fall off, like and fall off and land on the ground.
I
and
told
it's
you.
now lying on the ground. Now it doesn't seem to be moving at all. It's just sitting there.
The first thing I do is look at Fing and go, "Are you freaking crazy?"
And by the way, Zynal has no eyebrows, like just no eyebrows at all. It's been burned away
Not
by
only is my
acid
hair
and
messed
fire.
up, but now I have no eyebrows.
Yes.
You
That's
why
know
we're gonna
how
tackle
bad
you
this is
with
going to be
water.
for my social life.
No dates for you, bro.
Now, honestly, though, at least your head's still intact. It's there.
At least you still have a head. Yeah.
Aren't you glad you
Who
followed us
cares?
into the temple by now?
My hair is ruined now.
Give me 1 second here,
I'm
guys.
sure a
Hold on.
grow hair
Yeah,
cantrip
you'll
can
be
done
fine.
fairly
Hold on 1
easily.
second, guys.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's all right. There we go. But so yeah, plan worked, just as expected.
As planned.
I think. Okay. Zeno, I think the two options were lose some hair or lose your face. I think it came out pretty well, all things
You
considered.
can pull off bald.
It's true.
You
You
can't
can't
pull
pull
off
off faceless.
Well-
Right.
Let me consider
Yeah.
that one.
While you guys are having this discussion, there is still a slime on the ground.
Yeah, I'm going to move away because I'm not feeling very healthy.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of go out the doorway here.
All right, you stumble backwards,
And
wondering
I'm
what
still
happened.
yelling at him, like, if you want, I can stick this thing on the end of a javelin and put it back on your head. Yeah.
It's okay. I'm good. You
All
do
right.
your thing. You do your thing. I'm going to wait out here.
All right.
But
He like paints it back on.
I could just see you rolling bad for the put the thing back on his head, and then you just like stab him in, like right in the eye.
Oh my god.
Here you go.
Can I ask you a question about the slime since you're so knowledgeable about it?
Sure.
Can I hit it with my sword?
I don't know. I'd have to.
I have blacksmith lore.
Would my magical lore tell me that, Arv?
Yeah, I mean, no, you know enough. You basically know the deal with slime. So the thing about slime is that most of the time slime will stay in one place. Like it's barely sentient. Like it doesn't, it sort of drops onto things. It moves slowly. It doesn't, it doesn't have like pseudopods it can throw at creatures.
So it's
And
not really a threat anymore. At this
No, like stronger
Is it weak to my
versions, like
sword, though?
mustard, like a mustard ooze or a gray ooze or something like that. Those things are more powerful because they can actually damage the weapons being used against them. But a green slime like this is not likely to do, do stuff like that. So you probably could hit it. Again, fire and ice is the most effective.
I would say, yeah. So what I would say is you could.
You
but
keep
a
that
torch
fire
would-
away from me.
A torch would almost be more effective against it. And at the
That's
same
true,
time,
actually.
at the same time, if it doesn't, if it's not moving towards any of us, it's not. The fight is essentially already over.
Does
Yeah.
anybody have a torch?
Basically, the defense is step over it.
Yeah, exactly.
There's
I'd
also
like
that.
to throw some. I'd like to throw some pineapples and grapes in it. Make it look like kind of like a fruit salad kind of thing.
Like the Jello we got when we were in 5th grade is disgusting. Yeah.
Like
I have a
grandma's
tinder
Jello
box.
salad. Yeah.
I have a tinderbox. I don't know if that's
I mean,
gonna work.
to me, I think a torch would
Series.
work. That's not like out of mechanics.
You've got a
I think.
light on the end of
Like,
your
that would
sword,
work.
remember?
Hmm?
Inom cast light, Salil cast light on your sword, so you got a bright light that way.
On
You
my
don't have
sword?
actually. You
Oh
don't
no,
have a torch.
that was Fing, and
I
but
was-
what I was
on,
asking.
It's on Inum's staff.
Oh, it's on Inom's stairs, right? It's on Inom's staff.
Yeah, it was on the sword
Got a bit
first, staff later.
confused.
But
Yeah.
also what I was asking is, you don't mind if we like try to use a torch to fight this thing or something like that?
Why are we
I didn't
still
know if
messing
that
with
was
this
like-
I don't
thing?
think we have any torches.
Well, I was
have any.
suggesting to Series because he might have one.
I have a
Um,
tinderbox.
I actually don't remember if I have one or not.
So the human.
I don't know what you do with the
human
tinderbox,
torches,
but I got
really?
one. I don't know.
I have a
kinda
tinder
don't
box,
have
but I don't
one.
have any torches.
No, I don't have any torches either. So never mind. We might not.
All right,
be-
I'm gonna take a swing at it with my sword. All right.
Okay.
You tolerate
Go ahead.
fun.
Go ahead and make your attack roll. We're not even in initiative.
We're not
this
even in
situation
initiative.
yet. No.
Oh, okay. So this is just a normal. I have to remember what my attack roll is.
It's not
here.
really a fight if it doesn't fight back.
While they do that, I'm gonna head over here and start checking out this other door.
5.
Okay.
Who's going to check the door?
I am the resident mage.
No. Okay.
I'll
I'm
just
gonna,
sit back with I'll hold
I'm
Stampy
gonna
back.
go with
Yeah, that's
you.
a solid hit.
Didn't you want to?
It's a
check
20. I
out
would hope so.
Yeah, this is solid. It
But
nimbly
can you
dodges out of the way and is like, "What's up?" No, it doesn't do
Yeah.
that.
Well,
It's
but
kinda-
slime though, can you actually hit that with slashing? Is that a?
Yeah.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
can actually do some. It's not as effective as it would be to use the other things I mentioned, but you can do some damage to
He's
it.
quartering it into ice cubes.
Basically,
Inam,
yeah,
did you
he's
want
sort
to
of
check out the chest?
reducing it to constituent parts, more or less.
So I kill it.
No, I'm trying to avoid the slime.
Well, you got to roll damage.
okay.
So we
So
got
I'm
to
just,
see
I'm
what
just
happens.
heading
right,
down
I'm
to
an
the next
idiot.
door to like listen to it, check it out, that sort of thing. So whenever Arv gets a moment,
Yep.
I'm just watching from the corner.
I will
here, and
take my
Sirius
turn.
Just swings wildly at Jello. Whatever.
Well,
That's all I got.
I'm
dude.
back here like mourning over my missing eyebrows right now.
13.
Yep, that
3.
you pretty much so you splatter it. It goes in all directions, like shoots out and
onto
basically
Vinyl
splatters
face,
the
right?
corner of the
Like-
room. Yes, and a
okay.
lot of it
I'm out
lands.
of the roof.
No,
okay,
I'm just
I'm
kidding.
not even.
It
no.
curved the
Ricochets,
corner, bro. It
magic
curved the
bullet
corner.
style off it. Yeah, no.
Just a
These are
little
not-
glob. A little glob.
It's a
stuck
trace.
right in
It's a
your
trace
hole.
of slime. It
Yeah,
traces.
yeah,
no,
exactly.
no, none of nah.
No, none of those things happen.
All of a sudden, you
Slime
feel an
with
odd
tracking.
burning sensation on your left nipple.
God damn it. Yeah, let me just zoom in for a second so I can get this stupid.
Decided what creature I don't like.
Just
Who,
this thing.
me?
You decided green slimes will be your nemesis.
no.
I said creature, not person.
Yeah,
He
well.
turns ranger and chooses slimes as his enemy, as his
Seriously?
racial enemy.
There we go. And one more and delete. Good, excellent,
I think
wonderful.
Dejini. the miser. I think did Ginny.
Would be able to do it. Okay,
Yeah, we needed-
so
we
there
needed
you go.
that
So he's that seems to be fine. You guys look up in the ceiling. You see no other lurking slimes waiting for you.
And what do we get for experience on that?
So no, there actually was experience for this, but not a whole lot. It was actually just 10 experience each.
Good. All right.
That's
280.
It was a slime, you know.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
taking it, man.
And so now you have this. So now you have this room with the bookcase and the chest.
All right. Someone go touch the chest.
I call dibs on whatever's inside. My eyebrows deserve it.
I wanna check
I don't think we're
the
operating off-
bookcase and look for anything interesting. Maybe just anything that's not common, just books, whatever.
The
it is.
bookcase. So this bookcase is totally empty. And it looks like it's been empty. There's a thick layer of dust. It looks like it's been empty for a long time. Doesn't seem to be anything there at all.
Print truly is dead.
Yeah, no, Adam, I wish my daughter would have done a better job drawing it than I would. But no, nothing on
All right.
nothing you can tell obviously on the bookcase.
Cool, right on.
Yeah, what else was going on with who was doing the chest? Or
I was also checking. beginning to check on the other.
Somebody was checking the chest. It wasn't me.
right, I'll get to Solio checking the other room in just a moment. Was anyone dealing with the chest or no?
Not I. Somebody said they were touching it. Was that serious? You?
No, I said someone should touch it.
Fine. I'll go touch it.
Okay.
Or let me
talking
look
about
at it. I'm not gonna touch it. Let me look at it. Does anything
He's
seem
gonna
out of place? Does
give it a
anything-
pat just to make
Debating
sure.
on
it's-
who's touching it.
So the lid is closed, but as I said, the lock is shattered, and it looks from what you can tell that it was not shattered from, it didn't just fall apart, but someone had to break the lock somehow with a weapon or something like that. And so it's
Would there
been.
be a way I can stand back a little bit and try and pry it open with one of my javelins?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even look like you'll have to pry it very hard. You probably can just lift it. with
Poke
one
it
of the
open.
javelins, from what
Okay.
you can
Yeah.
tell,
Let me try that.
All right.
Real quick, I realized I'm still holding a lantern in my inventory here. Am I still holding this thing?
If you had a lantern in your inventory, then yeah, you would have probably moved it down at this point, or had it like hanging at your belt.
I was carrying it for somebody else because we just went into the cave from the first session.
Oh, I see. Okay, so probably you
I
would have
think
still
James
had the
had it.
lantern then.
You
So
have
you
installed
have
the
it back with
lantern?
you. So you have the
Frick,
lantern
no,
back
I
with
see
you.
in the dark, sucker.
I
I
thought
don't
someone
carry no
installed
lantern.
a
I have a
lantern.
tinderbox. I don't
remember who gave it to
Yeah,
me.
where the hell did we get the lantern?
I don't
Anyway,
remember, but
I know someone started with one. I can't remember.
okay.
I'll
So
hang
you're
on
able
to it
to.
if
So
we
you're
don't know who has it.
you're
Yeah,
using
just
the
hang on,
javelin
maybe-
to kind of like open it up then.
Just
Finn?
from a distance, just to in case there's any traps,
Okay.
any weirdness. Yeah.
So you do that with no problem at all, and you open it up and kind of like falls open, backwards, and you can see one of the hinges is kind of askew as well. And from where you're standing, I mean, you're not right over the top of it yet, but
Right.
it looks you don't see anything in it from here.
Okay. Well, let me get a little bit closer and kind of check it out, see what's in there.
It looks empty. Just looks like a wooden chest seems to be empty.
Stick your head in it.
I'm actually gonna stick my hand in it and feel around for anything.
Okay, go ahead and make a wisdom check for me.
Go ahead and make a save versus death roll.
Save versus hand consuming chest.
Surprise!
Is it what I think it is?
Yeah, you
Because
pull
this
your
would be
hand
funny.
out. There's nothing there.
Yeah. Oh
This would
god.
be funny.
Anybody have anything that might be able to heal me? I'm kind of hurt.
So that would be 11, I think.
You don't have any bonuses on your wisdom?
I have 3. Yeah,
That is
so it's
you are
11.
close, yeah.
Oh, that was 11. Oh, total. Yeah, you don't really you feel around, and it just seems to be like just a open, empty chest.
My turn.
Yeah, somebody else, I guess.
Okay. So same thing for you. If you want to do the same thing,
Oh,
Samuel.
I almost had 18, dude. I almost had
You
it.
felt even less stuff in there.
Yeah, you're like what chest?
No, you touch hands. You touch hands.
There's
I
a
found
moment. That's
something.
right.
It's like my hand. We both like.
There's like the moment, like the teen, the
Lock
teen at the
eyes.
teens at camp moment where you're like you first discover love. Yeah. You're like, ah.
Okay.
All right,
first
someone else go touch the chest. Roll it.
No one's in the room.
As soon
I'm gonna
as
go in the
my
room and touch it.
eyebrows grow back, I'll go in and touch it.
You sense
All
a lot
right.
of bitterness from Zynol at the moment.
All right, fine.
Can we go to the
I'll
next
go
room?
in. I'll go in and check it.
Good. Thank you.
Sorry.
How about the fact that I'm really close and shining my light on
I-
it? Does that help anything?
Spanky, go check it.
It definitely not so much, except you can see it's empty.
That's
You guys, I assume, are also reaching in and
Freaking spanky.
like.
Here goes my
Anybody,
hand.
like-
yes.
Okay,
Do we have anything that's able to heal amongst our
All right.
party?
So what do you want me to what check?
so
is
go
this?
ahead and make a wisdom check on this one.
20.
Wisdom check.
Oh, I might even have a negative modifier on mine. Yes, I do.
I don't
That
have-
was a
I don't
3.
I don't have much better than a negative modifier on wisdom. Why can't we do intelligence? Damn it! Anything. Unlike any roll ever.
Wisdom's one of my high ones. I just had a shit roll.
I just have 13.
Can you use your other hand to get another roll?
Well, and I always wondered that with stuff like this, Arv, where like before I tried breaking down the door numerous times. I mean, are there limits on? Can I just try again and again? And
Generally not, because it used to be in the old days that they had what they called a take 20, which is basically that you would definitely succeed. Now the theory is that that's taking into account everything you can. Like, you're not going to stay there for weeks just sort of bashing away at the same thing. So, and it's also possible that this roll
that was in 3.5 as well.
Right, and this roll may not be leading to anything either, by the way. I would have you roll regardless,
Right.
just letting you know. But anyway, yeah, so...
But I was just wondering, like, limitations on that. Like, what if I...
Unless you do something different. If you were to do something in a totally different way. If you were to, I don't know. I don't want to tell you what to do, but... So same thing.
Now, what's the lighting on this? Because could I like Inam? Where the Salil? Where the hell are you?
Thank you, CRL, for the follow. Welcome to the Argonaut, sir.
You just came in. Can he like try shining his light staff over the thing while I check it? Like, is it dark in there? Would I?
It's not dark, and actually, he said that he was doing that already. And it's definitely well illuminated. I mean, the only thing that you guys are. I mean, has everybody had a chance to check it yet? Is everyone?
I haven't had a check, but I'm holding back Reckon and Stampy, making sure.
Mr. No Eyebrows McAngry Pants.
Well, Mention actually looks. Mention already says. Mention says, "I got this door here." And she grabs Reckon, who looks very nervously at Stampy, who goes. Sss.
All right, Dondor, go make a wisdom check, bro.
I'm actually. You guys check the chest. Yeah, there's nothing in there.
I'm thoroughly convinced there's
So
nothing.
They all
I
keep
basically
filling it up for some
smash the
reason.
chest. I'm gonna smash the chest off where it is located.
Okay.
See if
I was
there's
gonna lift it, but okay.
Whoa, Dom. If you start to do that, like bring your hammer up, I'm like,
Too late.
whoa.
Too late.
Oh, 6.
Did you
11.
Oh, 11.
Wow. Okay, so I mean, it is a stationary object, and is not really able to resist.
Should I just do a straight?
So you smash into the top of the lid, and you hear this thunk, right, and the thing kind of goes and falls down. But you do notice something strange, which is that when it hits the ground, all of you can make an intelligence check because you're all standing there agape looking at him.
Okay,
So you guys can make an intelligence check.
Oh wait, yeah, I'm back here.
I was gonna go for moving it too, rather than just total destruction.
I was gonna lift it up.
You
Even
guys.
Even me, who's sulking in my corner over here.
No, except for you because you're just like what?
Standard. What happened there? Oh.
7. Oh wait, 17.
17. Okay.
Screw roll 20. It's the dumbest thing ever.
Okay.
I'm worried about anything that Fing might
So
have
so Fing, when it hits the ground, you hear this.
Skittles.
I like Skittles.
Like there were loose somethings inside it.
Okay, can I check again now that I've heard this? Because
Yeah.
something's not right.
Yep.
Since
So wisdom again?
that whole thing clearly had no effect on me, I'm heading to the next room.
Go ahead and make an.
I'm staying with you. Nice.
18.
This time when you look, you notice and you realize what happened before was that there was actually like the bottom of the chest is higher than it ought to be. So when you sort of knock around, you go knock, 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 knock. And then you find
Like
this
a
one
false
area, and then you hear this one thing that sounds like boom, 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 and you hear a little rattling sound again. And so as you reach around it in there, you end up finding a little sort of a pivot that's carefully blended into the grain of the wood. So when you actually sort of twist it a little bit, it opens up this little compartment inside the chest. And you find in there, you find a few things. First of all, you find this sun-shaped golden medallion. That's the first thing that you find. Well, I mean, that's up to you.
I'm gonna hand that to Salil and have him check it out because I would assume that'd be.
Guys,
Salil at the moment.
I just want to remind you guys, this is how you open a chest.
Salil at the moment is right outside the door.
Yeah, Salil at the moment is outside the next door, so you can't do anything with him at the moment.
And the next time it's a mimic Dom
I am within talking distance, so to
And I'm like tapping on his shoulder, asking if he has like any healing salves or something.
Let's see. So we've got that, and then
Here, Salil, come in here because we need you to look at some stuff.
Okay.
all right, go ahead.
I'm gonna stay at the door.
I'm just gonna walk out now and go back, chill out with Mation because
What
I've done
did
my
you-
job.
What'd they find?
Dumbledore did his thing.
So they find anything? Mention looks. Did they find anything?
Oh, they don't know. I heard. There was a chest.
Smashed it. Noise. I'll
So
let
Joseph,
There's a chest smashing noise thing.
So she says the same as always then.
pretty much.
All right. Okay.
All right,
right.
yes, Fing, what do you need?
Let me hand the medallion over to Salil, see if he can get anything magical or whatever, if he knows anything
All right.
about it.
I have forbidden, magical, and planar lore. Which ones? Do
You can
need?
try to make a magical lore check if you like. That's
Okay.
fine.
With wisdom again.
Yes, I believe that's what that's based on. Yeah.
Okay, so while he's doing that, what else did we? What else is in here?
In addition to that, there is a sealed wooden scroll tube, and it's carved and painted with these images of leaves and berries. And when you kind of cautiously shake it, you hear that same sound that I made before. So it sounds like there's a couple something inside it. And there's also what seems like some kind of blue cloth inside the compartment that you would need to sort of pull out because it's on one side of the
Anybody
compartment.
else have any lore that would help? Just hand it all off to Salil.
I got a 24.
I have botany experience.
I've got a 24 on the first.
Botany.
Okay, so Salil, you don't think there's anything in particular magical about this? It's a medallion that probably would just be sort of like
If it's anything
costume
metal-
jewelry. I mean, it is gold of some kind, gold plated or something, so it's worth something. But you don't sense.
Wait a second.
any
About
magic from it.
how big is this thing?
I'm sorry. What thing?
Is it
The
like a
medallion.
plate?
The medallion is it's probably like, like big enough just to sort of be a circle around the chest, not like a huge, like,
'Cause-
chain of office type of thing.
Now between the group here, because we never opened that. There was like the imprint in the altar, or whatever. Did we ever figure out what the hell that did? Did anybody mess with that?
That's correct. You hadn't figured that out
I,
yet.
I don't.
Nope.
Think
Didn't someone?
no.
We
I
didn't
think
touch
someone sat in it, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
he
so
did the
it's gonna happen, but
Xerox
copy.
the butt thing, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was just wondering. Okay.
The symbol on the medallion is nothing any of us recognizes as being, the ancient gods of Shalala.
No, but it is tied into what you've seen a lot of in this temple, which are all of these
Okay.
references to seasons, suns,
To the sun. Okay, yeah.
lots of stuff about sun all over the place.
Okay. Okay.
Is this a dead end or is this a hallway here?
Down below, that is a hallway that leads to a T junction way down, but you'd have to go sort of farther down to find it.
Slow down there.
Hang on, eyebrows. Just hold on. Hold on.
Also,
I
sorry
don't know
that
what y'all are talking about.
Nice job.
Yeah, I'm also sorry, by the way, Lennox, that I missed stuff before. I didn't hear the thing go off. Sorry. So where was I? That's that. And then there's this this bluish cloth. You've got that scroll tube, and there's a bluish cloth as well inside that you'd have to sort of pull out of the compartment.
Fang, you're the one grabbing stuff, right?
Yeah. So I'll
Well, grab it.
I'm grabbing it.
It turns out it pulls out, and it's this fairly thin, pale blue robe, which is adorned with a stylized sun pattern that's stitched in golden thread. And the sun pattern, you notice, is very similar to the sun medallion that you were just looking at 2 seconds ago.
So
Let me hand that over to Salil as well. See if he can do anything with it. Figure anything out.
All right, if you want to do a check, you can do that if you like, Salo.
magical, forbidden. Which
That
one?
would be magical again.
Hey, Arv,
Yes,
I have a question kind of separate.
sure.
Just, I mean, you don't have to answer it now, but like, as a dungeon master, how do you I mean, obviously there was a wisdom check on that chest, so we kind of knew there was something in there, even though we didn't.
No, because I would have
anything.
had you do a wisdom check even if there wasn't anything.
No matter what.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that way,
Oh, even if there wasn't.
I would have given you a check
Right,
anyway.
no.
Correct.
Just to
Yeah.
throw you off like
That's
that.
right. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
They're
Yeah.
sneaky that way, buddy.
I had a DM once that didn't do that, so he was like, "Well, for this one, you will want to do a check." We're like, "Really?" So I mean, it's kind of
I
like,
was
what?
That's kind of lame.
Yeah, no.
yeah.
But yeah, I would have you do a check regardless.
Okay.
This is why dwarves smash chests.
Oh, what the heck? What is this?
Solves everything.
Well, it did work, so
That's actually too much hair on the top of the head right now.
I was just more focused on the eyebrows, man.
Okay, so I'm sorry. What was your roll? Oh, 16. Yeah. So again, it doesn't seem to be magical. It
No little
doesn't.
glinty bits.
It doesn't seem to be magical, but you do confirm that it sort of ties in. That it seems to be the same kind of sun, and you also are aware that there certainly were times when you've already seen a room that was basically a ritual room. That was the room with the the ritual knife and like the guys that were hung. So you definitely know this, and actually this is something which Fing would know as well. That rituals are often conducted, and it's possible that maybe a priest or someone would have worn this outfit with the sun thing and the sun medallion and then use that knife. Yeah.
So I mean, can we tell at all? It's just a regular old cloak robe, nothing special.
Apparently, from what you can tell. Yep.
Okay.
Quickly step away from that and rejoin the group.
I have this theory where who's in the room with me right now? Anybody want to try putting on the robe and the medallion and wielding the dagger at the same time? Anyone?
Hey, cleric, I think you're up.
Me?
All right. Anyone who has knowledge of ritual lore, everyone's like,
I'm just in the corridor going, hurry up in there, guys. Let's keep going.
Okay, wait. Who has the dagger? Because I suppose we have to get this together.
Optic
Did
does.
anybody? Oh, fucking Optic.
Optic had it.
How do we do that?
In this particular case, if it's something that's urgent, I would assume that he would have dropped some material that Zynel would have picked
Okay, wait. Fing, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I
this
see you
is
being
sun and harvest and all this, and then blood magic dagger. I don't think those three things are related there, buddy. I really don't. I think the dagger came afterwards.
I don't know. So what I do is I put on the whole outfit, I grab the dagger, and just
Looks
kind of like
good.
stand in the middle of the room.
Expectedly.
I start drawing a
my
picture
kingdom?
of this.
I point
Yeah, I
and
know. My kingdom's
snicker.
the camera. Exactly.
I point and
Do I,
snicker at him.
do I look pretty now?
Truly regal.
Did anything happen?
okay, so you put on all the stuff. Hold on a second. Okay.
Oh, the hate.
So
I just
all right.
saw that picture, Foom.
So you put on the so you put on the stuff. Okay. So you all look with interest as Fing puts on the robe and he puts on the medallion and then he puts on and he holds up the dagger and his eyes widen and he walks over right next to Zynel. He comes up really close to him and then he's like, "Yeah, there's nothing here. I got nothing." And then he walks away again. Yeah,
I had my hand up ready to about to slap him.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to do
Sacred
anything.
flame.
Son of a... Yeah, no.
Cool, man.
What's up, Splatter?
I'm
Good
like
to see you, man.
flinching over here.
What's that robe made of? Is it like silk?
It seems to be some kind of... No, it seems to be cloth, but it's very thin, sort of sheer cloth. Definitely not durable. I mean, put it that way.
But it lasted here. Oh, I guess
Yes, it did, but it was in this sort of container underneath. But you definitely get the impression. One thing you can tell though is that this robe it looks like stuffed in here, not sort of neatly folded and then placed about. I mean, it looks like it was just sort of jammed in here at some point. So, you know.
I say we question the lizard guy about the robe.
He's so you bring it. So if you want to do that, he's back out with mention.
Fing, hey, by the way, hang on to that.
And
rope
me,
anyways,
yeah.
just for grins, because the people.
Do you guys want me to hold
castle
all
might
this
know about it.
shit? Let me at least
Yes.
jot this down. Or...
Yeah,
Yeah.
jot that down, please. Yeah, do keep it.
Hey, Dom, you want to go open up door number 2?
I would
you
like
guys-
to open door number 2.
Okay, as you go down, by the way, you see Zynel is actually down at the bottom of the hallway, trying to open
Don't
a
get
door at the
killed.
bottom of the hallway.
I'm with Samil actually.
So-
I
Together.
don't
He's
know
over
what your
here.
Skype name is, otherwise I would have messaged you.
Okay, so you wandered back. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm back
all
over
right, okay, so you guys are at the other one, and so you hear. So are you guys listening at the door, or what are you doing?
So wait.
I'm letting him know. All I heard was water dropping, and last time I heard water dropping, I lost eyebrows. So
No, you
I
did
can't
not.
back
This
here.
time you did not hear. You did not hear that this time.
I didn't hear that at the door last time though.
No, that's true. You
I
did
heard
not.
water dripping.
That's true.
All right, wait, I'm confused. So is he intending to be down here or up here?
He was
up at the
down
door.
there. Yeah, exactly. He was down there, but he's now back up.
Okay.
So fucking stupid.
Okay, good deal. Thank you, sir.
All right. So is somebody listening at the door? And in
Me.
fact,
I'll listen.
I'm going to draw this little part in.
Oh, God damn it.
What the frick is that?
Foom lost himself.
There we go. Okay.
Something's been going on with my roll 20. I have to keep making new cubes.
Set
Oh.
your zoom level to 100% so the magnifying glass. It makes
Is
it
that-
easier.
Is that what it is? It won't.
Yeah,
move.
that happened to me too. Yeah. That's the one sort of problem with that.
What are you drawing, Arv?
Okay, so I just was drawing the end of the hallway that sort of moves off to the west.
Oh,
But you guys are still, I gather, up here. Whoops.
Yeah, we really didn't see much down there.
You guys are up here, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Like I think the closest
Yeah.
I got was like right here,
Yeah.
so I didn't see much.
Okay. All right, so you guys are going to go in there. So is someone listening, or are you guys going in? What are you doing?
I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm trying to be as close as possible without being directly in front of the door to provide them light.
All right, please, Samil, make a intelligence roll for me, please.
Man. Roll 7.
How do door?
I
Seems
think
like
it's
a nice.
made out of wood, guys.
You just hear the same dripping sounds that is
All right,
everywhere else
smart
in the
guy,
temple.
Salil, go look at the door, dude.
All right, I'll check it out.
I'll scoot over.
Look
now.
before you enter. I yell out. That's it.
And I'm in the back. Saying,
Yeah, and this door does not have a hole in it, by the way.
If
I
you
was
guys
gonna ask
can't-
you that.
Okay.
At least right now it does.
Are
When we
you
enter
sure?
it,
Yeah.
it will.
It might
one.
magically appear. Yeah.
I'm
right.
gonna make one.
Intelligence, you said?
Yep.
Yeah, and by the way, just before we do this, one thing I wanted to mention about that hole in the door, since I had forgotten to describe it the first time, it looked as if it had been, that hole in the door, that the previous room,
Acid
had been
burned it.
smashed. No, it had been smashed in as if by a weapon, like a blunt weapon. And I mentioned the chest had had the lock chopped off as well.
Broken,
So
right.
But
just
you
letting you
mean
know.
that door up there.
Correct, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one.
Okay.
This one, it looks just like a regular straight old door.
So, intelligence check?
Yeah, this is a intelligence check. Yeah.
Okay. Get out there, little buddy.
I can't see.
Don't suck.
Number
Suspense.
10. You heard what I heard.
Yep. Pretty much just some dripping water.
All right.
All right, we're going
You
in.
never know. 10 could be the
I was
cutoff.
gonna say I'm pushing people out of the way.
I
I'm coming
got
from
it.
the back, and I'm gonna try and bash this son of a bitch.
We're going
Oh,
in.
yeah. Okay, I saw that.
All right.
I saw the roll above mine.
So go ahead and make your strength check then.
Just
Or
got
now, are you like shoulder, you like bashing it? Are you kicking open like?
I'm
Javelin
Well,
in it?
is there enough room to shoulder bash it? Otherwise, I guess I'm just.
Yeah,
taking
I mean,
it.
as long as you push everyone else out of the way, it can be like
Yeah,
stand back,
yeah,
back
yep,
up.
That's
Right?
that's.
That sounds
All right.
exactly like him, yeah.
Do it.
Any
Perfect.
distance I can get between
Totally.
him and
Just
me right
remember-
now
Yeah,
is all the
okay.
distance I'm getting.
Will do. All right.
The last time this
That's
happened,
two.
Samil had a giant bug on his shoulder.
Samil, hold
No.
it.
I got this.
Godspeed.
He crosses himself first.
There you go. 17. I don't know.
Kablamo.
All right,
All right.
you bland that door open, just wham. And you fall into a pit. No, I'm just kidding. That
I
doesn't
swear,
happen.
every good roll is things. It's amazing.
I wanted to swing back and hit him in the face.
We should all drink a lot more than we have been.
Yes.
Cheers.
The drunken party, yeah.
Clearly right. Okay. So what you guys see is a room more or less like this. And what you see here there are wooden bookshelves that are lining the walls of this dark room. I'm very, very sorry for that horrible line at the end there. There are, what was I saying? Yes, wooden bookshelves line the walls of this dark room, but they appear empty. In addition, part of the stone ceiling has fallen away and has crushed a table that once stood in the middle of the room. All that remains is rubble and kindling surrounded by puddles of rainwater. However, what you do notice, flapping madly about the room, is a
lovely.
bat-like creature with leathery wings and a long proboscis. And Samil, you recognize this creature, in fact, as being very similar.
Called it!
That's
I called
it. Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
right at the
Close the
moment,
door.
right now at the
Whatever's
moment,
left.
it's just flying around, and it doesn't seem to have noticed you or done anything about you at all.
Not
It's
the
just-
huge
Like the
slamming
fact that
door.
yeah,
already.
really. So that didn't attract his
I'm a
attention.
little
Wow.
surprised there.
There's only one.
At the moment, yeah, that's all you can tell. It
And
looks
At
like
the
it's just one.
moment. I like
It
the
looks
choice
like
of
just
wording.
one.
Yeah.
This is like.
And there doesn't
the
look like there's a
basis
lot of room for another one to hide, honestly, because this is a fairly. I mean, the roof is like pretty much caved in here, so
All right, eyebrows.
it's
Go
just
in.
there. So
It's like the basis.
When
of,
you give
like,
me a
every
healing
attack.
salve, I'll go out there. I still got acid burns all over my
no,
face.
no,
over
no.
there.
Put some lotion on your goddamn eyebrows and just shut up. God damn it.
I actually do have a healing potion on me. How much does that heal? Do you remember at all?
I don't know off the top of my head.
And you haven't drank it by
2d4
now?
plus
Healing is for wusses,
I've been
dude.
avoiding
Come
drinking
on,
it,
bro.
so out of combat.
2d4 plus 2.
So,
See,
Yeah,
that's
there
a
is,
lot.
yeah.
I don't really need that much.
sneaky
Yeah, wait
little
till you're more injured.
Hey, Inam, do you have any
I'm
more
gonna
magic
wait.
missiles?
Also,
No, I
Foom,
don't. That's
Fing,
why-
don't
that's why
forget
I was
about your
I
apple
don't
and
care.
your
I didn't
shield thing,
ask
by
any
the
more
way.
than that. I know
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gonna add some sort of.
damn.
How often can you use
We
that?
should have rested.
Whatever. No, you're not. No, you don't get.
You
to
want-
be-
you wanna
dude,
share
don't
the
get,
apples?
You don't get to. You don't get. Dude,
Yeah, you're the one that burned my eyebrows. Okay.
you're a
You're the
dick
one who-
about me.
You're
a
responsible.
big clump
for
of
this.
acid off your
Wow.
face.
All right, I'm going in.
Yeah, go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so now it's flapping
Where's my
around. So
apple?
so how are you going in? How are you going in, Samil? Like what?
Round
what's...
one, fight.
Also, before we get into this, I get the feeling that we're always going to be fighting in ruins so that Arv never has to draw a straight line in his life.
I know. It's so embarrassing. I know. It's just
All right,
not
I'm
my
gonna.
thing.
It's sword drawn. I'm ready to fight him.
So,
Okay.
folks, yeah, I mean, I'm in here too as well.
I'm gonna need
so-
help though. Yeah.
So
I'm
so
not
you're
like-
inside the room again. It just seems to be flying around your head and everywhere. It's not like it's not doing anything at the moment.
Oh shit!
So
wait,
do
wait,
you
wait.
wanna- do you
wait,
wanna
wait,
tr- you could
before
try
you
to-
attack. Wait, before you attack, can we go back into the other room, grab some nets, and just like trap this thing, or do we have to fight? Like,
No, they're
is
too
that-
big. The nets are not that kind of net. It's not going to work. The sturges
No?
are too small for that.
Are they? Are
I
they
don't know about
that
that.
small?
I mean, the nets could probably
So, but
hold
what are they?
it,
A
but
little bigger than bat
but the nets are
size,
not
or-
the nets are not throw nets though. They're not weighted, so I mean they're designed to hold things
Why
from
do you
the
want to
ceiling.
capture this thing? What do you
So-
want a pet?
We
I
don't.
said it'd be
get
easier than
one
actually
and
like
stack-
getting into a battle. Just like
That's what that's what
Capture
bows
it
and arrows and
bash it
javelins
against
are
the
for,
wall or
dude.
something.
feed it to Stampy. I don't know.
Ooh, Spanky
Hey,
needs dinner.
Once I put it on an arrow, I'll be happy to. No problem.
I brought spare food
We
to
have
Spanky.
8 million
Spanky,
missile
what
weapons
the fuck?
between daggers, bows, and javelins. It should be a cakewalk.
Yeah.
I know this is this group I'm saying this to. But
All right,
still.
I'm gonna take a swing at it. Anybody against that?
And I'm actually
Go for it.
readying up my mace. I would assume I have javelin because of opening the chest, but I'm readying up my
All
mace.
right,
and-
now you are because it's flying around frantically and flying above and around. You're going to be attacking at a negative
Oh, yeah.
3, Samil,
Yeah.
just so you know, as your swing. So you can go ahead and swing at it. It hasn't attacked you yet. You're also going to need to be careful not to hit any of your compatriots as you wildly swing
I'll
at this
move
thing.
this way. There we go.
Okay.
I think it's just you and I in here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm at the
Right
doorway.
now, yeah, it is.
I'm at the doorway watching this display.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
at the doorway giving you
I'm out of the
points.
way.
So
Arv,
minus
I have
3,
a
right?
dagger in my hand.
Yeah.
Okay, is this a dagger I see before me? All right.
Please just get a natural 20 and
It's
end this.
close. It's close.
10.
Nope,
be nice.
that is not going to hit. You swing and miss it entirely.
Okay.
It may not even have noticed you attacked it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and swing again then.
Yeah, it felt
I mean,
a slight breeze.
Yes.
Do you want to try it, Fing? You want me to take another shot at it?
Take another shot at it. And actually, I was going to ask you
I
that,
thought-
Arv, too, since I am so like shield based. Is there any sort of like shield bash attack? How do we or anything like
There
that?
is, I think, a proficiency that you eventually get with shields that will allow you to shield bash. And it
Okay.
I'd have to look in more into detail about it, but yes,
That's fine.
there's
It's just
absolutely
random-
down the
random
line there
question.
is. Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
So do you have a large shield or like a tower shield?
Just a right now. It's just
yeah, exactly, not tower
Regular.
shield.
Swing it again.
No, but it's his magical shield.
A regular
Keep
shield.
that in mind. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Dude,
All right, go. So
damn.
maximum damage. So what's the damage on the?
That was like a home run swing.
Yep.
Line them up.
First
So
one
you
was a
actually don't need to
ball.
roll
Second one
damage,
hurt.
just whatever the maximum is. So what
yeah,
is your
it's-
damage?
It's,
Oh, what is the maximum? It's
It's 1d12
15.
plus-
Okay, so you just
Wait,
like
for what? What do you?
Oh, because I got 20. Is a natural 20?
natural
Is that
20.
why?
So as it like flies by in one smooth pivoted motion, like, Temple of the Four Gods style, he like sweeps underneath and like manages to avoid and narrowly like goes past Zynol's now non-existent eyebrows and slices the sturge in
Chop off
half.
the ponytail, yeah.
Slices the sturge in half and then catches it, and then there's that kung fu moment where he stops and the bird like falls apart behind him. He's like and like stops and like backs off.
What
and
do you,
then
what do you
then-
have right now, series? What are you swinging with? What
Two-handed sword.
I was like, what the
Yeah.
hell is that damage?
It's a big
man?
one.
That's
Yeah.
the Great Cleaver. Yes.
Yes. So it's very dead. And as it dies, it's like, the answer to the riddle of life is... No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't do that. It does not do that. All right, so it is now completely dead and lying in pieces on the floor.
You hit it so hard, Lanix's eyebrows came back.
It is just, and my eyebrows are back. I'm like, holy crap!
God damn!
No, he gets one eyebrow back.
Unbelievable!
Still missing in action.
Yeah.
It's like right in the middle though.
All right, so there's 2 pieces of dead creature on the floor.
All right, Spanky. There you go, buddy.
Yeah,
So
that's true. This
are
is
you going to
snack
let him
for
in and like to...
Yeah, sure, why not?
Eating time.
All right, he immediately like,
Great champion.
devours it and then kind of eats it. He has a little trouble around the proboscis, like he
Yeah,
kind of
keep that
uses
out.
one of his claws as like a toothpick type of thing.
Do we get experience for that sturge?
And then we get that. And thank you, Ranger Ren, for the follow. I appreciate it, sir. And yes, give me a second. Let me find that. I think it's going to be close to what the slime was, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see.
I thought there were 10 before.
Yep, it is. Yeah, so 10.
And sorry, another random question, Arv, just because I'm trying to get used to
Sure.
Next here. Now, there's no like monster manual, anything like that yet, right? This is
There
just
will
pure
be very
campaign
soon,
based?
but
Okay.
correct, yeah. But there will be very soon.
He has the campaign. The campaign has some
Has
of
the-
monsters,
yeah,
like
you're
the
right,
monsters
Correct.
he
Yep.
needs. Yeah.
That's right. Okay, so right. So all right, you guys are sitting. Stampy is eating his food, and you guys are sitting in this room.
I'm,
Oh, is
Sure.
there anything else in here?
I'm already satisfied. Like,
Okay, I
I
see
don't
you've
even
done
know
with
what
this
else
list.
I
I'm
can
good with
do.
that.
I'm walking out of the room. You guys can handle
So
the
it just
rest of
looks
your
like
business.
these bookshelves are just basically the wood. You notice that the wood on the bookshelves seems pretty soft, like they've just moisture and neglect and all that, and so there's no books on them, as I said before, and the room seems to be just smashed rubble and debris, basically. Nothing obvious that you can tell.
Okay, wait. Didn't what's his face say one room had books that no one reads, and the other one had the robe in it?
Yes, he did say that. That's right.
But there are no books here whatsoever.
There are no
Not even,
books
like,
in here.
remnants?
That's correct.
Okay.
And there's no.
All right, time to go kill him.
No.
There was a robe in the other room.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
So he meant one room with books and a robe in it, and then another room
Well,
with
you don't know.
a
I mean, you haven't talked to him
Well,
about
no,
it yet.
because the other room, the bookshelf was empty as well. There's been no books at all.
Yeah.
There's,
Not even like
If
remaining
that's
books.
even
despite all
relevant
these shows,
whatsoever.
there's no books at all. Like even if
Mhm.
none, that's
Well, there is. Okay, guys, there's a third door. Maybe that's the room he's talking about with the books. Or
So
Okay,
he
let's
peeks.
go check
So
it
he.
out.
So as you're talking about that, he kind of brings him forward. He kind of peeks around the corner. Is like, oh, books gone, books taken, books taken. Vethka took them. All sacred books down below. They taken.
Oh.
And he looks.
Uh-huh.
He looks
That's what I
very
was wondering.
very wide. He looks very wide-eyed, like he's shocked.
Yeah, I was gonna say it felt like there was something suspicious with no books being in there whatsoever.
And he
Backhand
says,
him.
and he
Yeah,
says,
that's
did you?
why
He
I
says,
brought
he says, did you find sacred robe? Sacred robe?
Yeah, I have it. I have it here. Yes.
Are you still wearing it? But in fact, are you still wearing?
Actually,
the sacred
I
robe?
think I am. Actually, no. I'm gonna go with I took it off after nothing did anything. So no, but I do have the amulet and the.
He says,
whatever.
very, keep very safe. Maybe protect you from Vecta.
How so?
What does the robe do?
No, and that's what I'm asking. Like,
See?
how so? How will
See
it
how
protect me? What
It
does
is
the robe
sacred.
do?
It is sacred to my people. When robe is on, Vecta always wear robe when she talked to Thos, and Thos never hurt her.
I
Night
see. Causal coincidence
Interesting.
there. Okay, that's interesting.
Guess who's got the robe?
I was about to say, are you sure we're supposed to be letting Fing have this?
I have this image of all of
yeah.
you 6 guys
He
trying to
gets the best
squeeze
rolls out of
inside
all
the
of us,
robe
absolutely.
as you walk down, like all of you trying to squeeze
We're
inside
talking
the
about
robe.
the same guy who headbutted a tribe's leader.
And also saved your life. You're welcome.
I know.
Not my eyebrows.
Twice.
Twice.
Wait. Twice
Oh, he's-
saved your life with the same spell.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was fine in the ship. I had everything under control.
No, you were not.
You couldn't
Alright.
even see her when you came out of there.
I'm doing a.
I was the first one that walked out. So.
Go ahead.
Intelligence roll on the door to listen to this bottom one.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm backing up Samuel there.
So actually, before you do that,
I thought.
the stair. No, you don't get attacked or anything. But there is leading down from the top of the hall. So basically, from here downwards are stairs that are leading downwards to the bottom of the hallway. And then the hallway, then once you get to the bottom, it's just a hallway again. And as you go down the stairs, you notice something unusual. It's a moldy staircase, first of all, which is descending into darkness. And there's water dribbling through cracks in the stonework and running down the steps. And there are these thumb-sized cockroaches which scatter and disappear into gaps in the steps at your approach. And now, whoever is in front, who's got a light source, when Zynal went down here and checked, he had a lantern, but he was just going straight to the door. So for those of you as you're going down, you guys have are you all going together so you have a light source, like the light?
Yeah, I'm the third in line there, and I'm the one
Okay.
with the magic lit up
Actually,
staff.
So-
I want to stay in character. I'm going back in this room and over in this corner right here. I'll be right back. I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Okay. So there's an unpleasant smell which is reminiscent of rotten eggs, gradually
and on,
intensifies
dude, again?
as you descend the staircase. At the bottom, a damp hallway with puddles of water on the floor and a 7-foot-high ceiling stretches toward the west. There are stone doors set in columned frames lead away from the damp corridor, which also contains 3 large alcoves along the south wall. So the hallway down here basically runs like, let me see if I can do this right. So basically it runs like this, and then periodically alcove. I don't know how anyone draws with a mouse, by the way. You artists are ridiculous.
Tablets, dude, I'm telling you.
Like this.
I see.
Okay, so there's alcove, and then there's you think you can make out maybe a door over there, although it's sort of hard to see in the darkness. So you've got a door here, and there's also, by the way, There is also a door here, and there's a door here, and there is another door.
Mate,
Sorry.
so we didn't
No,
notice the
this-
door on that side.
There we go.
I think this is underneath, isn't this? This
Oh,
is
this is
below.
low level.
Yeah, we are now.
Yeah, this is
below
Correct.
on.
the
This is
ground.
on.
That
a
is
basement
correct. That is
floor or
correct.
whatever.
Yeah, that's correct. Yep.
Yeah, so it's not actually connected to the big room.
That is correct.
So
Yeah, I'm
now
sorry. I
that we've
don't-
dealt with moldy staircase and cockroaches running into the walls, anyone else down for the whole light this bitch on fire plan?
Right. Should ask Reckon, like, what's it through these doors, if he knows.
That's funny, gentleman. Kitchen. So Reckon says, "Oh, be very careful down here. Different places where rituals are done. In one of them, my people are prepared for passage to the life beyond."
Oh yeah, they're gonna get a passage to the life beyond.
Thank you guys. Everything's working okay right now, right? Pickles is gonna come back here and hang for a sec, so I'm gonna have the cam off for just a minute.
Okay,
here.
everything seems fine.
Alright.
Just let me know.
Everything
So
seems-
what happened? Everybody else is down here but me?
No, you're down there too, I believe, or you can be. Oh my God! What?
What the heck?
Bees!
That's John.
Not the
That-
bees.
that's John. Yep,
Oh, yep.
that's you.
So it is
Yep,
happening.
that's
So you got to refresh, John.
Just
So his
muting,
mic-
guys.
His microphone might just get overloaded after a bit then.
I'm just waiting for the drop.
Wow. Wait.
That fix it?
Yeah, that's
There
it.
you
That's
go.
better.
I think it's just your microphone might get overheated after a certain point.
All of
or
a sudden, it's
something.
like, "Welcome
it's
to
not
the
even-
new age. Welcome to the new
It's not
age.
even powered, so I don't know how that happened.
Apocalypse."
Oh, I have no idea. Then it's weird.
Yeah,
It must
Alright.
just be a Mac thing.
Hey, what's up, Graydon? That's the sparkly
far.
magic sound. Okay, so right,
I'm
so
gonna
you
make
guys,
a roll to listen to this door. Is that cool?
sure, that's fine. And Fing,
So
you
this-
guys
this-
just descended down
Oh,
a
wow,
stairway.
there's fucking doors.
You guys
I'm just
descended down a
walking down the
stairway,
hall.
but the thing I want to point out is that there are these 3 alcoves in the southern side of the wall. You don't know what they are yet. You haven't gone up to them, but there's alcoves there.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
the-
no, Lon, just ran to the bathroom real quick, and my wife's gonna come back and hang out for a sec. She's not a huge fan of being on cam, so it'll be back.
The doors on the right there are a area lower than the main area. Where we're
Yeah,
at.
exactly. Yeah, it's underneath. Yeah.
They're not
Alright.
actually connected.
I'm gonna open the door.
In fact, to avoid well, I can't really avoid confusion, so I'll just.
You're fine. I think we got it.
Okay. Right, you're gonna open the door.
Yep.
It's-
Oh, okay, the first one. Okay.
All right. Let's see. And so you're just opening. Okay.
Why are all
So
these doors closed?
you're able to. Yeah. Not only are they all
neat-
closed,
they're
but
neat
each
little-
one of them is like a little stuck, like almost warped from moisture or something like that. None of them have been locked so far, but all of them have been similarly closed, and clearly like some attempt was
big.
made to keep them closed a little bit. But you're able to open it without too much trouble. That opens up a smallish room, semi-smallish, I guess.
More
That
sturges.
looks like this. And set into, let me check out the right thing here. Yes, set into the far wall of this damp room is a wide semicircular basin with a stone dragon-shaped waterspout protruding from the wall above it. Water spills from the dragon's mouth into the basin. And when Reckon says it, he sees it, he actually gets a big smile and he says, make you feel better. Make will feel better. Is water from our gods.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close the door.
I turn around and go, wait, feel better? What?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
It makes feel better. Salt get rid of hurt. Grow. He points at Zinal. Grow back eyebrows.
I'm just gonna go over here and
Can I
take a-
can I point to my wound and say, will it heal that?
Yes.
I'm already taking a sip.
Go drink
Where
Don
does that water come from?
From our gods.
bro. Gods, yeah, exactly.
Gods.
Didn't you get that part?
All right, so
Oh, it's dragon
I'm
piss.
gonna go up and take a sip.
Get in line, man. I'm already over here
You're not even
drinking.
gonna like test the water. Or
I
look
feel
at
like
it.
giving that smart ass
Like, and
response,
down.
like showing him my ale and
Yeah,
being like,
and
this does the same thing.
must they trust the lizard man? That's,
No hurt,
that's
no
great.
more. Try this.
All right. Give me 1 second here.
All right, Zinal drinks first.
Yes, go Zinal. Tell us how.
So Zinal, we meet again.
Boom, your mustache is gone. What's up?
Wait, what?
Okay. So it does seem to do a little bit. You actually restore 2 hit points, Domdor.
Does
But-
it, did it,
Domdor.
But Domdor, more importantly, the burning sensation that you had is
it's
gone.
gone.
Has
That's
shifted
what
to your
I was
butt.
wondering.
Ooh. Well.
The burning,
Now you-
itching sensation, thanks to the application of Gold Bond powder. Now,
Exactly. All right. So I guess, and then there's no side effects that we can see right now, are from them.
well, he does keel over dead, but otherwise, no. No,
Great
he's,
fail.
he
Water's
seems to,
fine, guys.
he seems to be fine.
So wait, that's Dondor. Is it the same apply for me over here?
Well, have you tried yet?
Yeah, I was the
I
first
think
to
they
drink.
both-
Oh, I'm
yeah.
sorry. I didn't
Yeah,
know. I
the
didn't know
water's
that you
fine,
ran
guys.
over. I apologize.
Yeah, I just literally went, wait, heal? Okay, I'm already drinking.
Yes. It actually restores 4 hit points to you, and in fact, Reckon was true to his word. Your eyebrows grow back.
Oh,
I
man.
am highly
How many-
pleased about this.
How many
I,
sacred
I,
flames do you have, Foom? Just sit
think I've
there.
made
All,
friends.
all of them, they're cantrips, man. What, you
Burn
want-
them, dude.
You can stay away from me.
Just sit there all day like
Has
this.
anyone got any empty potions that they want to fill the water, fill up with water? Who used a
nice.
potion? I think Cade, you should have an empty potion. Shouldn't you?
Yep.
I
you
like
like
to
to-
keep
As
bottles.
as
What I need
Cade
to fill it
as
up.
Cade takes it out, Reckon says, "Oh no, water no work when take away from the room. Water does
Do it
not
anyway.
work.
Nah.
Water comes from gods."
Considering these guys don't have a cup to do anything with, I'm gonna try it anyways. I'm gonna drink 2, by the way, because I had that burning sensation.
It's okay.
No.
He seems very pleased
When
with
I
himself,
pee.
by the way, that it's doing exactly what he said it would. He sort of smiles and nods at you.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Mention actually goes over and takes a drink and says, "Ah, refreshing. It's about time one of these people told the truth." She kind of takes Reckon and pushes him out the door again.
I already shook the guy's hand. I'm like
I
checking out.
forgot, like, how many of us were actually still, like, afflicted? I know I wasn't.
I was not.
I was in Cade, and I don't know if Mation was.
I'm gonna fill one up anyways, just to see what happens.
The eyebrows of an eagle game.
I'm gonna drink Arv.
Okay.
Is that some sort of joke, misconduct? Huh?
So it only restores 2 points for you, Samil. Were you
That's
afflicted
fine.
by the burning, or
No
I don't
burning.
think you
and
were,
it-
right?
No,
Just
I
2.
was 10 out of 12, so I'm at full health.
Okay.
That's good. That's good.
Cade, you said you drank as well.
You betcha. I'm not down. I just want to get rid of the burning.
Yes. So the burning goes away
Yay.
completely. Yep.
What if I carry the basin? Is that like
You
having
just
a cup?
rip out the heavy 1,000-pound stone basin from the wall.
That's right.
Yeah, take this bit.
Oh man! All right, has everyone drank from it that wants to?
Yeah, I'm good.
I have not.
Dom,
I
are
will
you-
go on
is
record
everyone
and
fully
say I've
healed?
not drank from it, but I'm also not diseased or hurt. So
Okay.
I take a swig of ale and just look at everybody like they're crazy.
You're
Is
like,
everyone at-
here's your real healing potion.
Is everyone at full health?
I am.
Yep.
I don't know about everyone else, but I am.
I'm
yes,
on
I am.
8 out of 13.
Do
But
you want to drink again, bro? There's
I'm,
plenty there.
I'm cool. I don't think. Can we like? I can't just keep drinking. I don't think
Says
Arv
who?
will
Do
probably
it.
allow
Drink
that.
it.
I don't know.
Drink it again.
Arv?
You can. Do you want to try to drink again? You can if you want.
Do it.
I'll
You
have-
never know until you try.
Do it.
yeah, I'll drink. I'll drink again. Have
I'm
another
pi
drink.
picturing that scene from
And then he
Indiana
keels over
Jones
again.
and the Last Crusade.
I don't trust it, but I'll
You've chosen
I'll do it.
poorly. Yeah. So you do. It doesn't seem to have any other additional effect.
Okay, so it doesn't heal again or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
Might be a
You
once
now have a
day kind of
desperate
thing.
urge to pee, though. No, that's separate. No.
Yeah, basin.
Yes.
Oh God.
Yeah, into the basin. Reckon's like, you have defiled our gods. All of a sudden, the temple
I can only
rumbles and
see,
falls
like-
down on top of you. And you're like,
What's his name again? Like like has a heart attack. Thank you.
Reckon is like, sacra. Ugh. He just
Oh
can't
my
take it.
God.
Oh man.
right. Let's do it.
So let's move on. Next door.
Okay, as you guys get out, you see that Zynal is just standing up from perusing one of the doors.
Brushing his eyebrows back. You know.
Yes.
Yeah, enjoying the new.
Nice bushy eyebrows.
I'm just hoping they're like a totally different color than his natural hair color. Like they're
Yes,
just
they've,
They're like
They're just
sadly
not
they've
right
grown
yet.
back purple, and yes, you also have a tramp stamp now, so those two things have happened to you. So
I was checking out this door on the left side of the hallway. I wasn't able to hear anything at all. Nothing of significance.
17, dude. You might.
I assume that the door is stuck just like the rest of them. If I just kind of try and push open a little
correct. And you're talking about left
Okay.
as in the bottom of the hall, correct? The bottom
Right,
of the
our left.
Yes. Yep. That's fine. Yep. You can do that.
All right.
Open it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open it. I mean, I didn't hear anything. So.
Okay, so you, with a little bit of sort of fiddling with the handle, you're able to open it, and it opens this way. One
The
second.
Abra monster leaps out.
And are these 2 doors? Is this a door?
That is a door.
That's what I
And
get.
this
I
is a
don't know
door
the
too?
faintest
And
idea.
these are
Okay, there
below
was
the
one.
main room.
That's correct. Yes.
We are underground right now.
All right. This is
Oh
a
yeah,
set
how
of double doors.
actually
here.
does Roll20 have different like layers? Can you do that or no?
Probably, and
You
I
should
need to
change
work
the
on
color
it.
of.
I need
Change
to work on it.
the
Oh,
That's
that's a
not
good
a
thought.
bad-
That would
yeah,
have
that's
been very
actually-
smart.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Now I don't know what to
Look
do
at-
about
look
it
at-
though.
Look at Sodom with the
When
Hex.
there is another, if you guys descend further, I will do that. That's a good thought, and I should have had it already, but I didn't. So good call. Anyway, the walls of this chamber are adorned with brightly painted friezes of faithful sun worshippers carrying priests in palanquins toward a large altar resting on a granite slab against the south wall. The face of the altar is painted with an image of the sun. The south wall is riddled with hundreds of small, shallow niches. Within each niche is a clay jar or the shattered fragments of a broken one. And Reckon says, "Oh, be very quiet. Place for the dead."
I'm assuming there's a foul smell.
Thanks, Nuno.
I'm gonna assume and ask if they're dead are kept in these jars.
There is no foul smell in answer to that question. I mean, not any more foul than normal. And as far as that, not all of them. Some parts of them in each jar.
Okay.
The rest goes to the passage beyond.
So now just with what you're drawing here. So what's in front? What's on?
This one
I guess it would be our right coming in.
Those are a set of double doors that are
okay.
extending out in front of you.
I'm going to check out that altar, see if I can see anything of interest about it.
Okay. So you can see on the altar there is a faint whiff of some vaguely sort of sour smell. It doesn't smell like blood. It doesn't smell like sulfur. It just smells sort of sour and kind of unpleasant, sort of wrinkles the nose type of thing.
I actually want to ask him. Nobody's asked him this. What are these? What is this smell that we've been smelling? Just to confirm. I know we probably know what it is, but
Is very powerful gas. Yes. Could explode. I heard before you came. I heard somewhere in the distance, huge explosion. Someone must have set off something, and massive explosion. Must have been swamp gas. I heard it for the whole building temple shook, and I heard it going on, and everyone in the temple ran around, and they were very excited by whatever it was.
I just turned around quickly. Oh, that was
and
my
actually,
beacon.
wait. and now that he brought that up, though, said everyone in the temple. I do want to ask: Are you the only one left alive here?
To the side.
No, many of us are still alive, but many of us diseased, sick, ill. Not me. All mad.
Are the disease ones that get sent to was it the afterlife? Whatever. What was that word that you used?
The passage beyond.
The
all
passage
all
beyond.
go to the passage beyond.
All go. Okay.
Oh, yes.
I'm bored.
Hold on. Tell me.
going on the
Hold
end.
on. Go ahead. But tell me more about why you were spared. What I'm still trying to figure this out.
I was only one who could talk to those like you, to people. So Vecta made me work for
smart
her.
guy. You can actually talk
Gotcha.
common.
I didn't want to work for her, but she said would kill me, and I would not get passage beyond.
Gotcha. Okay.
She's still alive, right?
Oh yes.
Working the old I can talk to people angle.
Yeah.
He says, looking suspiciously. I feel like every time Soliel looks at him, he's got that look of like not sure if trolling, gif. Everyone is just like,
I don't trust him in the slightest. I'm keeping a very close eye on this thing.
So, as far as the altar is concerned, you just have that sour smell, and then again behind the altar are all these niches with these clay. A lot of them have broken pieces of clay jar, but there's some that have a few like intact clay jars.
Okay, so it's obviously...
You want to see dried body bits, so, pop them open.
I want to grab a jar and like lay it on the table and like snort it.
I want to
Can I
talk
do
to
that?
the lizard
I thought
guy
of that too, dude. I seriously thought of that. Yeah.
and show him the box.
Okay.
I have an ethical disagreement with this.
Was
Well,
this one of your friends?
I'm assuming he's not really doing that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not really doing.
So I can't make out what that smell is or anything like. At all.
If you
I'm
want to
guessing
make, and
it's
I heard you,
preserved.
I'll get back to you, Kate, in a sec. If you make a let's see, do you have? You probably don't have this check, but one of you actually, Soliel has forbidden lore, right?
I do.
I do,
All
I
right.
do as well. Yeah.
So Soliel and Fing, if you want, I mean, if Zynal wants to bring, I mean, Zynal is just sort of sniffing like at it. This would be something they would know about rituals. So I mean, if you want to bring them in, you could ask them for.
Yeah, hey, Soliel, come and sniff this.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll back out. Yeah. You go do that. You
It's
go.
like the thing, like, hey, smell this.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So
Thank you for the follow, Intergalactic Wag. Welcome to the Argonauts. All right.
what ability score does my Forbidden Lore?
Forbidden Lore would be Wisdom.
Wisdom, okay.
plus 10.
Always seems weird to me. I think it would be intelligence.
You would think.
Yeah, I
would
think
think,
Wisdom is
man.
general knowledge, though. At least you know.
Wisdom sounds
It's
right to me.
forbidden
Intelligence.
lore.
Yeah, but that's
Like,
that's
he's
being
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
wise about it. I don't know.
Okay.
Intelligence feels like book smarts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
For-
Well,
Forbidden
which
Lore
is
smart.
which is the exact background of my character. He is a.
Does
Does that
Yeah.
shirt say
mage.
classically trained and have a Nintendo on it? That's awesome. Is that what that is?
Oh yeah, it has. Yep.
That's
a good
badass. I
photo.
like that.
That's kind of amazing.
That's
I
cool.
love this shirt.
It's not as cool as my Carpe Diem shirt. Sees the Dungeon Master, but
Oh, okay. So is that what we're doing now?
no, but it is awesome. I like it. I've
Comparing
never
shirt
seen that
pieces.
before.
Not as cool as my Gigaputty shirt.
It's not as cool as my Lone Wolf books. No. All right. So go ahead and go.
Shots
You made the
fired.
roll or no?
So wisdom, right?
Yes, Wisdom.
Okay.
Oh, I see Domdor said about different color like 20 minutes ago. I didn't even see it.
Oh.
Nice.